Hot Tier List Summer Part 3. With me again, I have Sploosh and Chewy. How are y'all?
What's up?
Oh man, feeling good. It's beautiful.
Dude, people thought Sploosh popped off on the Angel on the last episode. I'm about to pop the F off on multiple characters today. So
Brother, I might join you, to be honest with you. There's a
dude,
couple here that I see that really anger me. So
yeah, this group of characters is just pure gas fire for me. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah, dude. Is it hot because it's summer or hot because our takes are crazy?
Oh,
You
man.
know?
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
it's
both.
crazy when we put Colossus in the bottom tier last year. Again,
Yeah.
And it was deserved.
Yeah.
History
100%
tells us it was
deserved.
deserved.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to go back and review our tier list to see what AMC changed. Maybe that'll have to be a tier list. The tier list. We're really going deep.
Oh man, yeah. Everyone's doing tier lists right now, so maybe we tier list everyone's tier list. Like,
Oh, dude, that would be so epic, bro. That would be a really. We should do that. Look at their tier list, somehow bad it is, and be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Why'd you put this character in A tier? That's dumb. You know, stuff like that. That'd be really cool.
Oh man. The podcast wars of 2025.
Yep. We do the first salvo. Oh my
here for
god.
okay, let's get started. We're on 4 threats today, doing chronological order. So we start with Steve 1.
Man.
Still very relevant today.
Crazy.
Very relevant.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you my hatred for Steve Rogers. Like, not as a character, but like just how he plays in this game. The whole everyone can charge. It's a really easy list to pilot. Like, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, Chew, you're saying it's easy." No. You have to be still a good pilot to play things and make the right and optimal decisions. Okay. That doesn't mean that a list isn't easy to play, right? You can still mess up an easy list. You still have to be a good pilot. Okay, so let's clear that out the way. But it's very straightforward. It's very simple. You play Jane, you play Zemo, and they all charge. You have Hulk. You do all this crazy stuff, and they get to do things for cheap. And it's really cool, and it annoys me. To no end. It's a no end. And Steve continues to throw shields at me that do 7 damage for some reason. But either way, okay, whatever.
Dude, shield throws are no joke, bro.
They are no joke, bro.
And, Steve 1
shield
shield throw is actually kind of like an OP attack.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's very, very OP. Dude, I thought going to 5 days, yeah, it's fine. Because Steve used to be poopy not poopy. Like, he had he was a character that had an issue with, like, he wasn't very good, but his leadership was busted and amazing, right? But now, those changes that they gave him, the 5-dice shield throw, and then the power cost and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, they made it a gainer too. I used to
made it a
not be
gainer.
gainer and not be 5 dice.
Correct. Yeah, it used to be really bad.
Yeah. It honestly should not be wild ricochet. It should probably be like wild hit or something.
Yeah, wild hit, something
Maybe
like that. I think that would be a
even
welcome
wild or
change.
something, yeah, wild only ricochet is kind of insane.
It's very insane.
AMG has to troll him and make it wild shield. I hate when they do that. It's like, well, he has a shield, so let's make it a shield.
Wait, no,
symbol.
that's. Oh, you mean they would do that? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just saying in general, I hate when they do that because then when you have a reroll, you're like, oh, I gotta reroll the shield, but they won't let me.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they made it cool with Doctor Strange. It pierces now. So like.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, Dark Strange is really cool back now.
I do want to say something though, is that obviously Steve's a leader, and so putting him on a tier list feels weird. Like it doesn't. Like leaders in a weird way, like don't belong. Like in fact, I think spoilers will probably do a leadership tier list, which is more interesting.
Yeah.
Like as a character, he's just solid in faction, right? Like
Yeah, I think Steve just goes in the mid tier, but he has like an S tier leadership.
Yeah. So we have thoughts on the leadership, which is very good. We gotta that's a later episode, maybe.
That's a later. I'm sorry, I got all my hatred out. I had to get it out now, man. It's been boiling.
Yeah, maybe it is better to like tier list leaderships, like as their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Because Steve is never splashed. Like I never see this character splashed. But he's a good model when you play Avengers, even with his own leadership. Like I always find use for the bodyguards and the shield throws, and even just his attacks are just good. Like they have all his spender auto throws. He's got push on his builder. He's got a lot of displacement bodyguards. He's just like everything you would basically want except mobility.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
So.
I people like talk about Steve being an anchor. I don't ever feel that way.
No, Steve's never an anchor. I don't think that's. I think that's false too. I think
He's just
more
like he doesn't. It's hard for him to like get you into the game if you're behind, but like his leadership helps you not be behind from the start. So like, you kind of just have to play into that. But he holds leads really well because of bodyguard.
Yeah, bodyguard's insane. It's so good.
Yeah, my only thing with him is I feel like I want him to hold extracts, but then like his job usually is to kind of die, like to protect like a more valuable piece. And losing his leadership is less relevant anyway, because by the time that happens, you already have so much power, it probably doesn't matter. So I don't know. It's just he's a little like it's just awkward to me that like my instinct says give him an extract, but my experience says that might not actually be a good idea. So, and he's better if like it's a smaller like a gamma style game. Like if it's like map D or something, it's a little weird because like he wants to hang out with someone else, but like maybe you just don't have the bodies to like do that. But I do agree with you. He's a very solid character. Like I would the old Steve sucked and this Steve is very fine.
Yeah. Better character. It's
yeah.
B tier is where he should be though, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best leaders you could be playing right now. So yeah.
All
right, we'll move on to Carol 1. I actually just played against Carol 1 last weekend. She did okay. I think she needs like Steve 1 leadership or like She-Hulk leadership, like something to like feed her power, because otherwise the binary just happens too slowly. Yeah. But at the end of the day, she's just a turret, and I think it's hard for turrets to get value in this game if your opponent doesn't give it to you.
She's a C then?
I don't know.
For sure. Yeah.
Because no one plays in Avengers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she has a good throw. It's just like she's not Bill. Like she's slower than Bill. You kind of just want to like park yourself on a midpoint and just keep firing at people. Like she was pretty cool on demons because you could be immune to incinerate. Just kind of go ham on people.
Yeah, but I mean, honorable mention. She was pretty potent when the whole MF Frost leadership was
she's good at CGR.
Off. Yeah, exactly. Yes, correct. That's what I was going to mention there. I think it's another home for her too. Obviously, is God, Hellfire Club. That's why can't I remember it? Yeah, why can't I remember that? Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she just needs a lot of stuff to keep her consistent. She needs to gain power outside of her attacks to make her relevant. It's just by herself, like it's just I mean, nothing really moves the needle for me.
She's not bad. Model,
no,
but
correct.
she just feels like outpaced. Like it's hard. Like the game does not reward being a turret very well. So like I don't know what AMG like. None of the turrets see a lot of play. I don't think. I think like Scarlet Witch, Maw, those characters. Maw even has Space Gem and he doesn't see a lot of play. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's awkward because like some people criticize the game for having too much action economy, and yet if you don't want every character to have action economy, and then it's like, well, then what do you do with this character? The game definitely moved away from Carol. There's no demons, like you said. Just the objective game is just different.
Right?
Hellfire Club is just not a thing, and even when it was using it to counter a specific character that no one cares about anymore. Like the game's just moved away from her, and she's still standing still. So
yeah, she's a little under, but not horrible.
Yeah,
agreed.
All right. Red Skull 1. I hate his attacks so much. Sploosh has played the most Red Skull 1 here. I was like,
yes.
Oh boy. I mean, I have the same opinions as the last time we did a tier list. I mean, Red Skull 1 just like makes no sense. Like I don't. What is it? His 1 power Cosmic Blast should cost 0. It's like that kind of is cool with his leadership, and I've said it for 1,000 times, but the Cosmic Cube like potentially doing 5 damage is just outrageous. I know you'll say, oh well, that doesn't happen very often, but it's like, okay, so it does happen. Which player is enjoying this? Because the opponent's going to feel bad for you. The person playing Red Skull is going to be devastated. And like
the cube also gets worse on the injured side that people don't remember.
Yeah, true. And I'm sure people just don't play it correctly, so they don't experience it. But
yeah,
you know, the point is that like if it's like supposed to make the game more fun, it's not. So if you're making the game for it to be a fun experience, then maybe you should improve it so it's more fun. But anyway, I don't know. Like those two things are massive for me. I'm not even sure. I don't know. I don't know if you guys want to say more about, like, he's definitely a very under character, and I'm very tempted to say he's just a D tier character. Like, I just see no reason to play this character.
I do think his leadership has aged well.
You
like
think so?
all these all these gainer characters like Mephisto and stuff like that actually get a lot of value out of his leadership. It's just he's such an anchor that it's like, why?
Yeah, there's the meme of like play Nightcrawler, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, and Mephisto is another one that's kind of cute. Off the top of my head. I do think it'd be kind of cool if this character was better. I don't know why he gets ignored so much. I do think like Hail Hydra's awesome. That's like
it
an
is
idea.
good, yes. It's like legitimately good in game too. Like,
yeah. So
those are the best things on this kid. Leadership and
yeah, I'd really just leave it at that. I think if they could just fix those little things, he'd be like actually a cool character, but he's just not. I've been saying this forever, and it's just he's not aging well, and he kind of makes no sense, like with those things I mentioned.
I think I'm cool to put him in the bottom tier.
He's Basuda.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like it just. You would think they would revisit him and make some changes. It's a shame they haven't. They've had some opportunities here to do so. I think he's been repackaged, once or twice now? Or once?
Yeah, once. Right? He's in like a 4-person box with the original Cabal models. That's
right. Yeah. So, I mean, I hope they do, because it's, I mean, there's a couple things here, like you said, that we like about him. It's just, those need to be quality of life changes. I mean, again, nobody wants, I mean, that's why they changed Clea, right? Clea now rolls the dice and only takes 2 damage, right? I mean, I always made jokes like when he first came out, because I was when the game first came out in 2019, I was reading this card and I'm like, there's gonna be a point where someone rolls 5 skulls and they're just not gonna be able to play the game. And my friend was like, I don't think so. I'm like, dude, trust me, that's gonna happen. You're really gonna hate it. So I mean, I just hope at some point they go and revisit. I mean, they did a wonderful job with his other 2 iterations. Right, his other 2 iterations of Red Skull are fantastic. We'll get to them later. But him is just like underwhelming. The opposite of Steve, right? It's just not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I'll put him in the bottom tier just because his kit is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even remember last time I seen this character on the table.
No.
Okay, Spider-Man 1. I don't see this character on the table often either. I don't think he's horrible, though. His web line is very good. And he's tankier than Gwen. Obviously. He also got stealth buff. He got 6 hit point.
I mean, he's just C tier, right? Like,
he's a C tier character.
Not awful. He's just so overloaded. Like, there's just so many other better choices.
He has a lot of competition, too. You know what I mean? Like, he's got Spectacular.
Yeah, the other Peter Parkers, like, serve a huge... Like, Spectacular is insane. And Amazing Spider-Man serves, like, a very specific role. So, he just gets outclassed by the alias rule. He probably would get played if he just wasn't Peter Parker. In web, specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I take that back. I don't know if he was being played before like, ASM existed, even. But I don't know. Webs didn't have nearly the tools back then. I know it's hard to say.
I think they were playing Venom instead of Spider-Man. If I remember correctly, I think, like, it was, like, Gwen, Miles, Venom. And then fill out the rest, I think.
Right. Yeah, I remember Farmer was like some kind of... He was like trying to push Peter 1.
He was, yeah. Dean as well.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you, Mike. I wish Deaton was here for this, but if you swapped this Spider-Man with Scarlet Spider, just swap their text on their cards and made... Like, like Scarlet Spider had this card. Would that matter?
So... Ben Reilly is actually pretty sweet. I think he is. Well, he'll be in the next episode.
We'll get to him.
Ben Reilly is quite good, and I think Web Whip is better than Pete's Web Line in a lot of cases.
Oh God.
think
So then he's
okay.
C tier maybe.
Yeah, you tried to bump him a little bit with that one. Yeah, no. Yeah,
There's
I
also
agree.
Ben Reilly has a character throw. That his character throw is just better than this Spider-Man's one. This Spider-Man only throws size 2. I think if maybe they buff him to throw size 3, he'd be pretty sweet.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you can. There you go. Perfect argument for C tier.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Ultron.
Uh.
I think Ultron's pretty bad. And he's especially bad now that Age is gone.
Yes.
Thanks to a lot of shenanigans and yeah. He's Basuda, man. He doesn't move the needle for me.
Talk about this character.
He's just bad. And I'm disappointed with him.
Years.
Yeah, I tried him once and I hated everything. I was like, no, just get out of here. Just go back.
Yeah, he's super boring. Obviously, he's like one of the first designs.
Mm-hmm.
Ultron 2 feels like the Ultron you would expect.
Yeah, I agree.
I think if you made his throw cost 2 power, then like we're spicing things up. But he's just so dull and so blah.
Yeah, he just has like a 5 dice gun and a terrain throw. Like that's it.
He has a 6 dice strike, which is kind of cool, but maybe if that strike was range 3 or something. I think he's like worse than Carol, and Carol's a C. So like, does this guy go D? Yeah.
If there's an F tier, you could just throw him there. Just go one below that. Like, yeah, I mean, whatever. There's not much to talk about. His strike sucks. His attacks are whatever. He's just boring. Ultron, 5-threat Ultron's better. Play him. You'll have a better time.
There's many 4 threats you can play. So,
yeah, so many. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to Core Box 1, we got Black Panther 1. I just played Black Panther as squad goals and he owned. I think he's still awesome. He's even better now that people play Kingpin. That was like always his best matchup.
Yeah, dude.
He's like,
pushing people off
points is really great. Good under. He's really good under Kingpin too, which is fun.
Yeah.
I got him at B tier, honestly. I think he's a B tier character. He always has and always. Well, he used to be S tier, right? At one point.
Yeah, he definitely was S tier.
Yeah. S tier at one point. People don't remember them days, boy. Like where sizeless pushes. What? And like the Wakanda reroll was nuts. Like, there
was like no mystic attacks either, so he felt indestructible.
Indestructible, hard to kill. Couldn't do it. Like it was terrible times to deal with that nonsense. And then Wakanda Forever. Don't even get me started on that. But like, now he moved from S, like he's a solid B, and I think for the rest of time, if they leave his kid alone, he will always be B tier, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I hope they never change his kid because I think he's actually a perfect character, like all around. I think he's a well-designed character, and the control's amazing. Under Steve, of course, we all know -1, he could pounce and do all crazy shenanigans. But that was a good call with the Kingpin meta. Not meta, but like with Kingpin being so relevant in the meta, like. He really does disrupt their game plans a little bit with the push and, get people off those secures and, slow down the scoring a little bit. And, dude, his spender pops off, too. That's another thing. They actually did a really good job with the spender, bro. Like, there's not a lot of characters that have good spenders in this game, and he is one of the better spenders in the game. Like, it's really good.
Mantle's just overpowered. Like, nothing
else. Oh, Mantle. Yes. Oh, my God. I forgot about that, too. Yeah. Like, oh, my God.
But, yeah. Man, yeah, he probably is B tier. He's never splashed. I mean, back in the day, I splashed him in Web Warriors. I loved him there, and I've splashed him quite a bit. But I think as the game has grown, there's just like the real splash models are like beyond broken, and there's like the affiliations have 4 threats now that you would want to play, where back in the day they didn't, so you would just play him.
Yeah, I don't think it bears repeating that being solid in faction is more of a compliment now in 2025 than it was like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, solid in faction was almost an insult. And it looked like you were playing minimum characters before you started splashing the broken stuff. Right. Now, like, actually, this is not an insult. The character is very good and fine. And, yeah. I do think Shang might edge him down tiny bit, but it's not like... I think people overstate the Shang's influence on the game a little bit. But,
yeah. Shang is really stupid, but yes, he isn't like Thanos level of domination.
Yeah, and he's not in every game or whatever, and you can still just go somewhere else because the maps are more spread out now. So like,
Okay. Yeah, I love Panther. I think he's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Killmonger. I think Killmonger is still another good model. Like, I think he has a lot of value in Wakanda. Like, I played him in the Spirit Days, and he was sweet. Just like I usurped so many rhinos, and I loved every second of it.
So good.
Just to be clear, this is the OG old
Killmonger one. Yeah.
Killmonger 1. Yeah. I've always enjoyed this character. I played him a lot in the beginning, in the middle. I had him in my Spider-Foes. I don't know if you remember this, Mike, but I had him in my Spider-Foes roster when I had that run in LVO. And I had him with Usurp and all that stuff.
I don't remember that, but yeah.
Nah, that's fine. Yeah, I had like him, Mystique, and all kind of crazy stuff in there. But like my thought process for him was to, like, chase down people with like weak energy defense dice. And try to steal 2 points, victory points if I can. In the Kingpin as well, I played him into Kingpin, and it worked out beautifully how I wanted it to. So that was really cool. I got to usurp Kingpin and take 2 points, and then just won the game from there. But yeah, like he's a solid character all around. I will say, like, I think he can be a little difficult to pilot sometimes because I have this problem with forgetting his special forces. And forgetting his kill count sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think if people have trepidation or say a negative thing about Killmonger, I guarantee you that's mostly part of the reason why. Because I do it too. I'm like, why is this character not hitting? I'm like, oh, I forgot this dice. I forgot I should have added this. I forgot I could have done this. You know what I'm saying? He has really easy things that you can miss that can make him really more potent. I mean, there were die rolls where I've seen people roll and they rolled a bunch of block results, and it's like, bro, if you spend a power, you just kill the character. He's like, oh, he does that? And it's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think he's another guy. Like, I think he's perfect. Honestly, I think he's really well designed. Like, there's nothing I would want to change on him. I think he does everything well. He even has a stagger on the spender, you know what I mean? Which could be relevant if he doesn't do any damage. Well, he can stagger you. So, like, I think they knocked out of the park with him, bro. Like, he's another character I don't think should ever be, like, adjusted or anything like that. But, like, for me, if I were to put him I would put him, I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to say B. I think he's a B tier character, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my thoughts.
I mean, I like Killmonger. I think he's good. He's fun to play. He has a lot of nuance, like you said, the special forces thing. And also, he's actually pretty sick into fallback or, like, parting shot style characters. Usually it's a trap if they use it on you. Like, I would, like, charge builder them and then ask them if they want to fall back. Sometimes they do, and then you could spender them. Or I'm sorry, it was charge spender.
Okay, understood.
Like
Got
it.
it.
Or if you're next to them, you just spender them.
Right.
And if they fall back, you place next to them, and then you just go into them.
Yep.
So he was basically like, I felt like he was immune to fallback all the time, which I liked.
I think the only reason this guy could be B tier is because he's carried by tactics cards. And funny enough, like, he's in Cabal, Syndicate, and Wakanda, and I can think in my head right now, like, of which tactics cards I would use and they're for him kind of thing, you know? Obviously, Wakanda is, like, his best place probably still, but he's kind of like this tactics card dude, which reminds me of, like, kind of old Wolverine, where, like, people used to play, like, no matter the cost and a bunch of combos to, like, make him decent, you know? Exceptional healing and all that. But I mean, do you agree with me? I do think too. He's, like, for me personally, I'm just gonna say he's a B minus. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but, like, I do think he's just quite there enough that, like, you do play him and he has reasons to exist. And I do remember too, Mike, where you were just, like, hunting rhinos with your
God, I loved
your
it so
Killmonger
much.
once, and, like, literally just dominating, like a whole cut once, or was it the pre-cut time?
Yeah, it was in just the league. I
Yeah,
playing against Rhino every game for some reason because he was stupid with two-part robbery. I was like, all right,
Two-part robbery.
This character.
yeah, and usurp the throne and stuff to get VPs.
And give
It's very thematic, right? Killmonger just hunting big game.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think they did a good job. But I mean, is he tied too much to the tactics card? I don't know, man. I think his kit is good enough that let's say if one day they were to rotate out that tactics card for whatever reason, who knows? I don't know. They just come up with the reason why. I still think he'd be pretty solid. Because I mean, he has the charge, right? He's got action economy and stuff. I mean, I don't know.
No, I think
you don't think so?
Usurp is definitely why you would play him. Like you would bring him.
I mean, right now,
like,
right?
I think always, And I always feel bad when it always feels bad when you play him and your opponent brings like something that's really hard to usurp, but it's your only target because it's the highest rank character, and you're like, oh god, this feels bad.
Yeah. And focused on the kill with Wakanda Forever is kind of cool. So
yeah, you basically will never miss a usurp in Wakanda if you line it up correctly. Your dice would have to be hilariously bad. Like I don't think it's ever happened to me. I've whiffed more 20 dice Helioses than I have usurp.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think I've only whiffed like maybe 1 or 2 Helioses like that. So I don't know. Out of like tens, maybe hundreds, maybe not that many, but definitely a lot. All right, we'll go to Venom. Man, it's such a bummer they won't buff this character. I definitely think he needs a buff, dude. Like he definitely does. And I've played Venom. I've been optimistic about Venom multiple times in the last couple of years, and I'm always just like, man, it's just not there, dude.
I'm holding back a lot of anger. Because I am, and I'm not gonna because every time we have this conversation about Venom, there's always like a period in like the year where like someone gives their opinion on why they think Venom is like undertuned, and then you get like 20 people to tell you that's not true, that not at all, dude. I think almost every year we have a conversation about this character, and like he's one of my favorites in the game, and like time has passed him by, and like him moving small doesn't work. He gets thrown around. He gets controlled really easily. Yeah, he has the multiple pushes, right? But he never gets to use it because he never has power. I know what people are gonna say next. It's like, yeah, but you used your throw on a 4th-threat character. Yeah, I use a throw on a 4th-threat character. That's useless, and he's like over 50% of your team, and he's not gonna do anything from here on out for the rest of the game. And I'm upset because this guy has passed like 3 iterations. He's behind the curve, and no one seems. I mean, we agree here, but every time we talk about him, we always get the pushback. Like, no. We shouldn't push the boundaries on him. We shouldn't do this. Like, my fix for this character, you know what I would do, bro? I want to do something really cool. Like, I would love for him to have Lethal Protector, like on his card. Right? Like, I would love for him to have that.
That
people
would be pretty squirrely.
Yeah. You know what people would tell me when I mentioned that? No, I mean, but check it out. Like, I would make it the same power cost, right? 3 power. He already has an issue building power. Like, this wouldn't be broken because of that first issue, right? The first issue, you can't build power because people are just going to control the hell out of him. Well, how do you solve that? Well, let him be a threat in the back line at all times. Because then if they throw him, you know, if he ends up getting the power, now you have to worry about that. Now he can get into the game and do something. His problem is getting into the game and doing something.
I know the fix, man. It's easier than what you said. You give him medium move.
No, that too. Medium. I was going to get to that point. Yeah,
I think you do that, and then you make web snare once per turn.
Yeah, web snare needs to be once per turn. Yeah, exactly. And there you go. Like, he's a fixed character. Like, I don't know, man. I hate that I don't play him. I hate that he's not on my team, and I'm not doing things with him. I hate that he's on the bench.
Pretty sweet at medium move with once per turn web snare. I think he'd be really cool then.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Good call on the once per turn.
Yeah, I think if the problem is, if you make him like still web snare the world, then he can move like double move across the table and
with a media base, it would be so sick.
Yeah, it'd be
I mean,
silly,
the dude already has a throw, so like he web snare throw, like I think is valid. He's not too much different than like Apex at that point, so like I think it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But, you guys like the Protector
C or D? That is he a C or D? Like where?
I think he's a C. Venom is not unplayable.
He's not unplayable. Definitely not. He's a C tier character. It's just he's teetering, bro. Because it's like he's basically almost like not relevant in the game, and it's not. It's just the time has passed him by, and he needs a revision for something. Like, do something, please. Like anything. Like.
I feel like his only saving grace was like the good under Steve, and like Steve has so many cooler things to be doing than dealing with Venom. So,
exactly. All right. We'll move on past Venom. Hela. Hela got buffed. I mean, for me personally, Hela was in the bottom tier, and I think her buff put her in the C tier.
Okay.
She didn't move much for me. She didn't move the beetle at all.
She got out of the gutter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at with her. I like her. Her range 3 builder is good. It's kind of funny that Mummy is 3 threat, so 1 less threat, and he uses souls better than she does. And like she can also just get screwed over. I mean, at last time I seen this character on the table was at Squad Goals last year, when in the final Lucas was playing against Vince, and Vince was playing Hela and Shield, and Lucas like dazed Hela before she got to 3 souls, and then him Prio just killed her because she doesn't get souls while she's dazed. So like,
wah.
it was just like, what is this? What is this character?
Man,
Hilarious.
Vince really defended this character too, so it's hilarious that it happened to him.
I mean, he was pretty upset after that game. He even was questioning why he's playing her. I remember.
Well, the big thing was she was the safe grab character, one of the few that existed.
Yeah,
you know?
you guys in the prize with her. Yeah.
Yeah, Eyes on the Prize, or like the Midnight Suns, just bumping, right? She has 2 power, so like that's her like thing. But like, just pick something else or do something else. Like, for crying out loud, you can do like Lockjaw or something. But anyway, yeah, no, I agree with you. I think we shouldn't talk much about Hela. She just
There's nothing to
crawled
say.
out of. She used her souls to pay her way out of D. She's now C.
That's all I could say.
I really like Death's Embrace. I think Death's Embrace is quite good, but losing it on the injured side really sucks.
Yeah.
True. There's so much text they literally couldn't fit it. That's actually the problem. I'm not joking. That's actually.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, like it's just
All right.
Yeah.
Loki 1. My love. I love this character. He was my LVO MVP.
He's your muse.
I wouldn't go that far, but he's definitely one of my. I definitely love him.
Yeah.
And I actually have been playing. When I was farting around with Malekith the last like month or 2, I was playing him there, and I put a space gem on him and space gem and Malekith up, or being a safe grab. I thought he was sweet. So like, I still like Loki a lot, even in the current game.
Yeah, I've Go ahead, Splish. You can go.
Well, I used your Loki Bitlit Cabal list and like went undefeated in one of the TTS leagues.
With Thanos, it was extremely stupid. Yes.
Yeah, the Thanos. I mean, did I use him without Thanos? I'm pretty confident I did once. I played against a shield guy and I used him, and oh my gosh, it was because everybody was obsessed with Namor, and this guy just trolls Namor so hard. Oh my gosh, yeah. Namor's not as popular now, so it's less exciting, but he's very good, and he's just such a troll. It's just amazing. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than he's a little underrated, and I know you were like rocking him with Asgard too and making it work.
Yeah, I mean, Namor was a huge pain in the ass with Asgard because of Namor. Or sorry, Namor would go through Odin's and like stagger your Thor 2. I just have Loki just stop him from charging me, and then if he came in, he gets 1 attack and then dies.
Yep. Yeah, I'll never forget that legendary game we had that one night when I was playing the whole Namor shield thing into you, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta figure this puzzle out. I gotta throw Loki out of bubble range. I gotta like do all these crazy things. Like, he's a really good. And I don't know if this is the right term here. I think he's is gear check the word I'm looking for here? I think he's a really good gear check to see how much knowledge you have of the game.
Yeah, it's probably a knowledge check is what you're
knowledge check is where I'm trying to get you. Yes,
people misplay into him all the time. Like, usually they try to interact with him, and the way to deal with him is to ignore him and just tolerate the aura.
Yep.
Or better yet, play around the aura if you can. But yeah, a lot of people like forget about the aura and then also try to like interact with him, so they like try to kill him and stuff, and then it just is so inefficient.
That's a snowball from there. Right. The Trickster is it's the ultimate kick in the nuts too, bro. When you get Trickster, dog, it's like, wait, you charged and did your range 2 attack? I'm going to Trickster. Now you don't get now you lost your power that you just spent an extra one doing.
Yeah.
And I moved out.
You can't really interact with him. You have to just let him exist a lot of the time. And it's like you daze him, and now you get hexed too, and it's just like, it's bad.
It's really, really bad. Yeah, it's B.
I'm gonna put him in the mid tier. I think he's very, very good in faction. I like him in both his factions.
Same.
So B tier. Okay.
All right, Vision. Oh man, poor Vision. I think Vision's he's not aged well.
No.
I don't think Vision's ever been insane other than the broken Sam Spam days where like stacking beams was really stupid, but I haven't really seen him other than that.
Some Brotherhood. He had his time in Brotherhood for a little bit. Not a long time, but just a little bit. He's got a throw.
I'd like to see a Vision buff.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's about time. Do you think they should move away from the beam? Or do you think they should do like just do another attack?
No,
like
it's his thing.
It's his thing.
I mean, he literally beamed by accident in the MCU movies, like
yeah.
I don't know how you would buff Vision.
I don't know how you would buff him either. But
I don't want to like take time to think about how to buff Vision.
No.
He deserves like some small one, especially since like Mappy has been kind of gone, like hard to get value beams and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I think to me right now he's like C+. I would say he's a C tier character for me. That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing: he's still better than Ultron, and so he can't be in the D tier.
Exactly.
Yeah, Vision can walk throw with Steve, which is like not nothing, but like you could play a lot of characters that could do that. Like you could just play Bill and have a size 4 instead of a size 3, and also be faster.
Wasn't Sooner like played him like a year or so ago?
You played him at NashCon in Steve 3, yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't think Sooner needed. I don't think Vision was any kind of like crazy monster. He just played him because he likes him. Also, Mappy existed, and Vision had some cuteness into Thor 2 because you can sit in energy stance and like have 5 energy defense and also be immune to collision, which is like weirdly good into Thor 2.
Yeah, I think Shang was like insanely popular that weekend, so like he's okay in a Shang, not like insane, but good enough. So anyway, I think he's C and like C minus.
Yeah, he's definitely in C.
Yeah.
All right, Gamora.
You
want to lead on Gamora?
I loved Gamora back when like all the crazy tactics cards existed. Like I forget even their names now.
Like all you've got and all this non-field dress.
The one where you like pick a character and you get extra dice against that character.
Blind Obsession.
Blind Obsession. Yeah, I used to use Blind Obsession and Player in Syndicate where I could steal, like I could take someone out and then steal Prio and just erase them, and then the Blind Obsession gets taken off. And it's also because like she gets better when she has more dice. So anyway, but I think this character is borderline D tier, but maybe C just because she's okay. I don't know. She's kind of like a bad Panther now, right? Like,
yeah,
I played against her last week, and I wasn't impressed at all. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah,
and
I don't know. Like you did stuff
in today's game. She like weirdly doesn't hit hard enough, and is also very squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Like for being as glass as she is, she does not hit hard enough in today's game. For having like no other way to influence the game other than do damage.
Right.
I agree. Like I hate to say it, but like Godslayer nowadays needs like either a reroll or like
Pierce or something.
Maybe another die.
Pierce.
Pierce.
I would think
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like when you compare to like Shang, it's like why does Shang hit for 6 and she's a Godslayer and hits? Because back in the day, hitting for 6 was like this monumental thing. Like oh my gosh, she hits for 6 dice. That's crazy, you know.
And that's cool. Yeah. Shang just shouldn't have a 6 dice builder, which is a different problem. Yeah.
Sure, but that's the game we play, man.
Right, it is. I know that, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so C minus for me.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, Ronin. Man, jeez. I think Ronin is like fun when kaijus are a big problem, and other than that, like he's useless otherwise. I think.
Yeah, and only in affiliation, so probably C.
Yeah. I don't even see Guardians play him. I saw Inhumans play him to like judge Thor 2 or I-Hulk or Thanos or something. Malekith, which is pretty cool. That's about all he does. Like if you're not playing a kaiju, it's easy to just ignore him. And like you have more bodies, so judgment doesn't really matter as much.
Man, I will say though, Judgment is so good. I have
Judgment's
played
a
him.
really good
It is.
ability.
I don't know. I think like 6-ish months ago, I played him a few times with like the new Inhuman stuff, and like Judgment was, oh my gosh! Like sometimes you just put Judgment on someone, you beat them up and they get nothing for it. It's so good.
It is.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah, it's just like it's for people that next to him too, so it's not just him. But anyway, yeah. Otherwise, just like a slot machine, and like I don't know, not that great.
I mean, he's easy to kill, easy to control. When he dies, I'm never scared of what he's gonna do with his attacks. It's like every time he does it, I'm like, nothing happened. Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Yep.
You're back to being dazed again. This is awesome. Sounds great. I mean, his strike is like, not bad. It's just like he's just, I don't know, just.
Yeah, his attacks are like fine.
It's fine.
He
Yeah.
Extra economy, and he has no superpowers other than judgment. Really, like.
Yeah.
No way to
that is it.
influence the game on his turn other than make attacks or walk. So.
Right.
I think to sum it up though, he is kind of like a sideboard card in like Magic, where he's like a counter to the kaijus, and then also I find Inhumans rosters are just so tight. There's so many things going on that he feels like an 11th or 12th character now, and you just aren't going to end up playing him.
Right.
Yeah, and humans have pivoted to a wide-ish objective team where they used to be like a narrow-ish kaiju team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's where he's at for me.
Right.
C tier's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Black Dwarf. Man, I don't remember last time I seen this character on the table, and he is not durable. Like he dies really quickly, faster than you would think.
He's never been relevant. I mean, there was that one year where, man, I don't remember his name. He was a really good player, though.
Played he's one of my locals, Christian. He doesn't.
Christian,
man, yeah. He played Black Dwarf in Midnight Suns. I was a big fan.
Yeah,
of that.
he was man. He was blowing up everybody. Like he was doing a really good job with that stuff. It was really annoying. But outside of that, I mean, again, the game isn't Map B anymore. He's even when it was Map B and he had the taunt, it still wasn't relevant. He was used as a ping pong ball. He's got a joke of a charge that doesn't make sense.
It's not even charge.
It's not even charge. It's just he moves and gets extra dice, and then you have to use another action
to pretend that ability doesn't exist.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. And then you know what the other kick in the nuts too is, like, Juggernaut gets a better one. Like a year later or 2 years later, it comes out, right? You know, it's just like this is a joke. I mean, I think he's close.
He's very different than Juggernaut, like fundamentally.
No, I know, but it's. The whole thing
his
of
kid is
good.
Like the throw is good, taunt is good, his stat line's fine, his attacks are good. His biggest problem is like he's only a range 2 and is slow as crap and no mobility.
Yeah, no mobility. I just
it's actually fascinating because if people haven't caught on, we're kind of just doing this by age of character. That like he clearly was like designed to be kind of like also like Gamora, but like slower but tankier. Like I feel like he and Gamora were kind of like designed around the same time, clearly, and it just didn't work out. Like he's not aging.
He's never really been relevant.
Ever.
Yeah, he doesn't have the offense that he used to have. Like this is just not that exciting. I mean, in theory, Gamora also had this offense that I trust me at one point was actually offense, but nowadays it's just not there anymore. You know, like it's like this. When you look and you compare him to again like Shang or some other character, you're like okay, but like Shang charges and moves medium and like actually does things.
I'm not even comparing Shang. Just look at Black Panther 1. Like Mantle Strikes hit harder than Black Dwarf.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, like,
correct.
Yeah. And like the leadership of Wakanda, even coming off Black Panther, like he's gonna basically have 6 dice anyway. Where like Black Dwarf's also just only in Black Order, so I mean this dude's cursed in like the Wastelands. I'm tempted to say he's a D, but like it's more the full entirety of his problems. You know?
Yeah, he's busted.
I think he deserves to be in the bottom tier. Unfortunately,
I do.
Right now.
do you think he's better than Ultron and Red Skull down
So
there?
I think here's what we should do. Well, hold on, no. This is what you do.
No. I'm saying he can still be D. I'm just saying
put him ahead of Ultron, bro.
Is
That's what I'm saying. Like move him ahead of Ultron. There you go.
No. Keep it in order.
Keep it in order. All right.
Yeah, I'm just like never afraid of Black Dwarf. Like you could just attack him and he's like he still always just like walk at you. So like what's the often like he can't even walk and attack you. He's so slow. So
right.
Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
give this guy all you do is give this guy a medium move and now he's cooking.
Yeah, or maybe like aggression, like remove his
aggressive also
completely and just give him aggressive.
Yep.
Yeah, aggressive would be fun for sure. I like that a lot.
That'd be so sick.
All right.
Oh well.
Oh, this hurts.
Move to Corvus. Yeah, I mean fourth threat Corvus. I mean even with the gem, like the gem got nerfed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Corvus is another piece that's just like he obviously deletes things. He deletes things less well than he used to, like even with like Desecree and all that stuff. Models are just tankier, the good ones, and also he's very easy to disrupt in today's game. I remember back in the day, it was very hard to like interact with what Black Order tried to do to you. Nowadays, you can disrupt him easily with bodyguards, martial artists, displacement, you name it.
I mean, there's characters now that consistently stun, and like even Hex is like getting popular now.
Hex is getting popular, yes.
Like this dude hates conditions. He's just his offense used to be this like the best there was basically, and now he's just like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
The gem. I mean, I know this is a fourth threat, but come on, the gem Corvus is just so bad now. It's. I mean, I almost want to say he's D. I think AMG like if they care about him, which they probably don't. Like he needs to change. I think I don't know how you even do it, but
fourth threat is
Black
a D
Order's
tier
in
character.
rough shape, man.
Yeah, Black Order's in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be rebuilt, which might never happen. So who knows?
It's fine.
All right, Goblin. Man, Goblin is very divisive amongst the community. Like, there's some people who just live and die by Goblin. Like, they just love this character. I'm not one of those people, so I don't know.
I have a love-hate with him. I just don't feel like he's consistent enough as a character is my issue. He does have a lot of cool things on his text that work really well, but they're easy to play around. His leadership, it's pretty good, especially with, Carnage got buffed recently. There's a lot of people playing Goblin with Carnage now, which we'll get to later with Carnage. But I've been seeing a lot of that pop up lately, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty fun. I'm more of if I were playing foes, I'm just more of a Ock person. But with the buff of Carnage, now there's room to play both because, it's Carnage is insane, and with the modding of the dice, it's crazy. I just he's not I just don't feel like he's like a B tier character because his leadership is relevant. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like he's a B tier character
I don't even really
by
like
himself
that much. Personally,
I don't love it either, but like it's it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing in the game, but
no, I just find like his kit is like pretty easy to deal with. Like
very easy. Yeah, absolutely.
Like he doesn't. He has trick or treat, which sometimes matters. Otherwise, he's just like a hit and run attack guy.
Yeah.
And then on the injured side, he gets glider ram, which your opponent can play around a lot of the time. God forbid they hold prio over you and you don't have survival and he just dies.
Oh, huge dies.
Well, I was gonna say survival was like a big one for this guy. Like
survival definitely helps him, but the problem is foes cards are so stacked that's like, how are you fitting survival in your 5?
Yeah.
If you're a Green Goblin fan, you have to, I think.
You have to. So I don't know, man. Like I'm teetering C to B, but if just because I do have love for this, I'm gonna go with like B- because he is getting played more now, I guess.
My vote for Goblin is C tier, personally.
Yeah.
I actually have to agree with Chewy here that B- is like, even though I would rather put him in C, I think we can't argue with the fact that people are playing him and succeeding.
That's fair. I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's the same
And he is a
reason I had to put-
leader,
I was-
so you can't take it too hard.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the fact he's a leader kind of has to give him some bonus points because obviously, if he wasn't a leader, he probably would be in C, right? Because like you would just take other things.
Yeah, you
I
would
would
never
assume.
play him.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not a big Goblin fan, but I'm not gonna die in the hill over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people play him and have success with him. Like he can live in B tier.
Yeah.
All right, Daredevil. Regular Daredevil. Daredevil's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and AMG's made three Matt Murdock's. Like they've made this Daredevil twice and Shadowlands, and he's just so boring every time, man. I don't know why he becomes so boring. They just like don't give him cool things. Devil's Deliverance is cool, but the game moved away from it. And it also is like a once per game thing, maybe, and your opponent can play around it. I don't know. I just don't really like Daredevil in this game. But that being said, I think he's like a mid level character.
Yeah, that's all you
just
got.
like why doesn't Radar Sense work against Dodge? Like I think that's a huge miss.
Thematically, yes. Thematically, yes.
Sense. Yeah,
correct.
He absolutely Radar Sense Dodge. Like it makes no sense that doesn't do that.
They really should adjust that. I think they should go back and change that and make them a lot better. Honestly, not a lot better. It would just be a nice. It would be useful, right? Yeah, I'm with you, man. Like I don't. It's just boring, you know. I don't.
Yeah, like
get
I don't
excited
think
to play him
Daredevil's
at all.
bad. He's a fine leader, but he's insanely boring, and I hate that Radar Sense doesn't protect against Dodge.
Yeah,
because he's about as good. If we're gonna put Goblin in the mid tier, then Daredevil deserves to be in the mid tier.
Daredevil deserves to be there. That's where he is, right? That's about it. And
his buff was definitely a step in the right direction. Like he would have been in the bottom tier pre-buff.
Oh, 100%, dude. He was so bad. He was so laughably bad.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, his leadership is actually pretty decent. Yeah, I don't know. He frustrates me. I think he's insanely boring.
Yeah, he makes Steve 1 look exciting, which is
yeah, you're right about that, bro. Good point.
Because I think of Steve 1's like meat and potatoes, you know. Like I never think of him as like a thrilling character, but then you look at Daredevil, you're like, wow, Steve's so exciting. Look at all the things he can do.
Right.
And also just like I find that Daredevil's long move makes people go and pick stuff up with him. And then since his baton like doesn't make power, if your opponent doesn't interact with him, he doesn't do anything. And like it takes too long for Deliverance to come online unless he just spikes a builder randomly. So like
true.
Like I always found that people made a mistake of going to grab stuff with Daredevil, but it's like hard to not, right? Because your team is like Namor Hulk or something, right? So I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, and he's a long mover, so like
he's a long mover,
what long movers do.
Yeah, so it just kind of like tricks people. When it's like, I don't know if they're actually making a mistake, but it doesn't feel good. So like I don't know.
Sounds like baton hook should be a gainer.
Yeah,
it probably should be. It probably should be.
Yeah.
Okay. Kingpin. Kingpin's aged pretty well, but I don't think he makes it out of the mid tier. His leadership is very good, but yeah, I don't know.
Without his leadership, I think Kingpin's a solid C.
Yeah, without the leadership, he's a C tier character. Yeah,
but I mean,
what it is.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I can't put Goblin and Daredevil in the mid tier and put Kingpin in the C tier.
Correct.
I know. This is why leaders honestly are kind of suck for tier lists, because I do think that Kingpin's. It sucks because like the game is moving in a way that Syndicate's making a resurgence, but it's also reminding me like how like dated Kingpin feels. Like his slowness feels even slower now than years ago, and I don't know. He's just a little derpy.
I think Kingpin's a pretty well made model. His leadership might even be slightly too strong, but I think
I agree. I'm just talking about the character though. Like his spend one and reduce is still good, of course, but like there's more characters that stun now, and it just feels like people can move him. I just find Kingpin less good than he was, 2 or 3 years ago. but like he still probably is just B because like they're one of the best affiliations right now. You know,
Yeah, I feel like
definitely like a
Syndicate
top
In the game,
it's like
yeah.
a top tier faction right now. But it
Yeah.
feels
Yes,
like
it is.
it's the best Syndicate's ever been.
Right. So, you know, I can't get too negative on Kingpin because like it is what it is. It just his movement speed has always kind of been a bummer.
Yeah,
it's weird
he
because
has to be that slow.
they're an objective team, and yet like he himself is just super slow, which makes turn 0 very difficult.
Yeah.
Because turn 0, you want to like have like sort of neutral movements and neutral placements, but he's so slow you can't play him neutral. And then if you choose a side, they have now like a counter to him, probably like that they can put down.
Speaking of what you're saying, I literally played against Kingpin last weekend, and it was on Extremis, and I literally double walked APOC and stood on his side of the Extremis point, so he couldn't even double walk onto it.
Oh,
yeah,
you
savage!
Useless. That's really good. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I think people who don't play Syndicate probably like wouldn't like at first understand maybe what I'm saying or why I'm bothering to talk about this. But I'm just saying, like, as someone who's played a lot of Syndicate, it is extremely awkward that you have to like signal with your movement with Kingpin when he's this slow, derpy dude. Because people can counterplay him or like just put their best character into him, and it's not pleasant. But that being said, it's like one of the best teams in the game, and he's fine. So like, you got to give him like a B-, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in the history of this game has ever splashed Kingpin, and deservedly so. Like, I mean, I don't think he's a splashable character. I think he fits in his own.
No, it used to be.
Am I wrong? Did it used to be a thing? I don't remember that.
Morgan was super high on him back in the olden days.
But where would he splash him?
Speaking of some, I have some Kingpin splash talk. People were talking about playing him when Thor 2 was broken because of immune to character collision.
Oh, okay.
Bounce and stuff like that. I tried it and I did not like it that much. Kingpin's output wasn't enough, really, even if he was cute into Thor.
Sure.
And then secondly, at Squad Goals, Brady played Kingpin into me with Dormammu.
Okay. That's interesting.
I think Kingpin was by far his worst model. Kingpin, I don't think, made any attacks because Bill and Thor just threw him into the board edge.
So
see,
that's
a
right.
matchup problem.
Yeah.
I mean, if I actually had to interact with Kingpin, I could see him being annoying.
I mean, sure.
I have to say, I would never do it, but Kingpin actually makes a lot of sense for Dorm because he can spend his power protecting himself from dying and throwing constantly, and his spender's really good.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He can never die to the Dorm leadership. Like, you don't lose his activation, which is cool.
Yeah, he literally can get rid of the damage. Yeah, no, I love it conceptually, but give this guy a medium move, and it's like a completely different conversation.
Oh, medium move Kingpin is actually insanity. He can never have medium move.
Yeah. No, and right. I'm just saying, like, now we're talking with Dormammu, but
if Kingpin gets buffed at all, you buff Cane Laser to range 4 or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good start. That's good. Yeah, I would do something like that. But yeah, he should never have a medium move. No, absolutely not. But I don't know. I never really seen him splash. So it's interesting to hear that people were thinking about it. But we'll see. We'll see how this time moves on.
Yeah. All right. I'm about to effing lose my mind, dude. Cyclops is up next.
Let it go.
Right, let it rip, brother.
I freaking still hate Cyclops so much in this game, bro. Like, AMG, why AMG? Just like, his builder is a slot machine. Field leader is very mid. It's like moving your friends on your own turn is like the worst kind of movement you could be doing. Like, best movement you could be doing is moving yourself. Second best movement is moving your opponent. Third best is moving your friends. So like, it's bad. It's also just like costs more than Bow for some reason, even though it's worse.
True.
His spender is terrible. Like, it's like the most wet noodle of like Cyclops literally should be like optic blasting sentinels off the front lawn. But it is like the most wet noodle crap imaginable, and it still has stupid concussive on it, which does nothing.
Yeah.
When it should just be like literally pushing sentinels away. It can't do that. Quick draw is a meme. Like, it's always just very stupid. The only time it's cute is with Xavier's Dream, but whatever. And then his leadership is so god awful still.
Oh man,
dude, Cyclops is literally he's like up there with Steve. It's actually just those two. Steve and Scott are like the two leaders of Marvel. Trash leadership, terrible, and like, why?
I mean, it's the worst power leadership, right?
Not only is it the worst power leadership just based on its mechanics, but it also just has a dumb range limit on it.
When none of the others do.
Right? Why? Like I have to interact with my opponent to make power, and then I also have to be in range. Where like every other good power leadership doesn't interact with your opponent. Like Magneto can throw terrain into outer space. You know, She-Hulk, it gets power from I'm taking damage. Emma makes power just cause. Who's the other one? Steve.
Professor.
We talked about Steve. Charles can do it regardless of what your opponent's doing. Like, oh my god, it's so annoying. And then like, it also pisses me off that his leadership is a power leadership, so it like competes with Charles. Why is it like that? Why isn't Scott have some kind of aggro leadership, like rerolls or something? Like, you have Storm as mobility leadership, Charles is power leadership, Scott should be the attrition leadership, like rerolls or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I talked with In Young about how I would change Cyclops, and it was like, I would make his leadership like Daredevil, where you get rerolls based on your friends around the target, not like the enemies, how Daredevil does it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I think that ties into the whole X-Men theme of like having your friends by you so they like buff each other. That's what I would do with Cyclops, but I currently freaking hate his design. I hate playing him. I'm always annoyed when I play him.
You missed some things. So yeah, your idea is really cool to me, my X-Men, which is awesome.
Yeah, you can like pull people in, and then it gives you rerolls.
Like, then it gives you rerolls. Yes, exactly.
You also missed the part of another reason why his power leadership is horrendous. Is it's the only power leadership that costs actions and require interaction.
Yeah, like, also true.
And requires you to do damage.
Steve, Professor X, Steve, all these leaders, they just do something that's not interacting. It's just something like might be warping over to a secure somewhere, and they're getting power. This poor guy has to spend an action, which is very expensive. You only get like so many per game, and I mean, doesn't he have to like? Does he have to hit or something too? Yes,
yeah, you have to do
damage
on the attack.
Yes, exactly.
You have to have another ally in range 5 to literally for it to do anything.
Apparently,
Sploosh, you watched my game with Deaton. You remember what happened, right?
Yeah.
I went 2 rounds not doing damage, and then I was never able to use the leadership, and I just lost because I did nothing. And I was like, okay, cool. That was the last time I played Scott, by the way. I put him away and put him in the garbage, and I was like, no.
You really needed a power on another character, and then you missed 4 attacks in 2 rounds.
Yes.
And literally just never got that power.
I never got the power to do anything cool at all.
It's a power leadership that is random.
Yes.
But also requires range for your attack, range for the power, and it costs you an action, and you might get it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a game where I had another game in the Deaton. By the way, this is all tied. I was playing them in the timelines thing that we did last year, whatever the hell it was. And like, no, I did my attack. I moved, and I was trying to pass power to Wolverine so he could charge, and I was outside of 5 by like a centimeter. And I was like, oh, sick! I don't get to pass the power to Wolverine, who I need him to do a charge to be relevant in this game, to do something so I can win. You know, do something productive.
It's just
like,
dumb.
Yeah, it's just absolutely stupid.
It's like,
I mean,
it's like Adam. Yeah, what you're saying is like you're voicing just frustration at like it not working, which is like a completely additional issue to like it just being bad, which makes no sense for Cyclops. Like Cyclops is like one of if you're gonna like push a leadership in the game as being like maybe it's slightly too good, Cyclops is one of those characters. Like I understand why they don't nerf Steve 1 because of that reason. But like Scott just gets the shaft for some reason. I freaking hate it so much. That being said, I can't put him in the bottom tier. Like pre-buff Cyclops would go in the bottom tier. His builder is good, even though it is a slot machine. If his leadership was rerolls like it should be, then his builder would be awesome. So I have to put him in the C tier reluctantly, even though like my emotional state wants to put him in the bottom.
He is played under Steve 3 because all X-Men are forced by contract to be good under Steve.
Yeah.
They played
because Avengers have good leaderships.
Yeah, it's funny because this guy is a tactical genius, but you wouldn't know it from his calculating ranges and then missing attacks. And then
he's just a joke.
Finally, like just poor Mike and I would play Marvel Champions and we see a card called Full Blast where literally Cyclops blasts a hole in a Sentinel with one shot, and then we see Optic Devastation.
Dude,
I promise you, I have never devastated anything in my life with Optic Devastation.
Yeah. I've never have either. It's always been a joke. It does nothing.
Marvel Champion Cyclops is an actual masterpiece of design, and I will take it. I'll take my Cyclops deck to my grave. Yeah, but yes, I need the Marvel Champions devs to sign my Cyclops card because it's that special. And
nice.
MCP Cyclops is an embarrassment compared to him.
No, he really is, dude. He really is. It disappoints me a lot. He's the only leader I want to play in X-Men. And the joke is like, well, you can play Cyclops not as a leader. That's not the point. The point is I want to play him as a leader. Like, I like him as the leader. Like, do you understand that? Like
Scott as a leader is someone you should be at the high end of your curve because it's just what a Marvel game should be.
Bro, Marvel versus Capcom has Ryu and Cyclops shaking hands, homie. They don't have Steve shaking. Wait, is it Steve? No, it's Cyclops. If I remember correctly, it doesn't matter. Yeah, like peep that, okay?
He's the de facto X-Men leader, like more than Storm and more than Charles, but he is the worst one in the game. So like,
yep.
I'm not even making this up. His Longshank stats are still a joke.
What is it?
I was gonna mention that.
His win rate's like 39% or something horrible.
Oh lord. Yeah, he's leader of X-Men Blue and has an ability called Field Leader, but no one plays him as a leader. It's just like a miss.
Yeah. I don't know what. I don't know. I forgot what conversation you were having with who or whatever, but when you brought up that stat, I was like, wow. Yeah, keep talking up Scott, bro.
And he's been buffed for almost 2 years now, so it's not like any kind of recency thing. Like, people have been playing this guy for 2 years, and he's just still bad. And I know there's going to be a handful of people that strongly disagree with me, but I don't know, dude. Go win something with them then. I'm here for it.
Yeah, all I've ever said was prove me. If you think I'm wrong, prove me wrong. That's it. That's all. And if you can do that, cool. Yeah. Perfect.
And I just played him recently. I was optimistic again. Sploosh was like, "You're gonna hate yourself," and I ignored it, and I did it anyway. I was like, "Phoenix is out. Now's the time to play Scott again." I played Phoenix and Scott. I even played the King Black Bolt with it. Freaking honestly, King Black Bolt was cool. Phoenix was. We'll talk about Phoenix in another episode, but she was good and bad. I have a lot of opinions about her. But Scott was just stupid. He doesn't do anything. Like, literally, I'm just walking. Like, I'm walking, and then I'm like, is it even...
Taking a stroll in the park.
Should I even walk and make an attack, or should I walk? And it's like, the answer is always just walk, because my builder does nothing. Like, it's literally like playing Thor. Like, when you play Thor, I just call him Pacifist Thor. And it teaches you how to play the character, because you just don't make attacks. You just walk, throw. Scott doesn't have a throw, so you're just like, I'm better off standing here and tying the point than making an attack and gambling on a freaking wild. So what am I even doing?
And I've heard people say that they really like Field Leader under like Steve 1 like years ago, and it's like because it's overcosted. Like 3 power for Field Leader is crazy.
Yeah, it is overcosted. Yeah, for him it should cost 2. He doesn't build power like that. Like, so I don't know. He's a mess. It's disappointing. Like I said, I want to play him as a leader.
I hate everything on his kit other than his builder.
Yeah.
His builders.
I hate everything on it. Yeah.
You know,
I hate his builder, I hate his leadership. I hate all the superpowers. Actually, Hit and Run. I take that back. Hit and Run and his
Hit and Run
is
good.
Everything else I hate.
Mm-hmm.
I will give AMG props though for the builder, because I remember old Cyclops. Everyone was like, "Oh, what the heck? He doesn't even have Ricochet." And then there's like comics of like him literally blasting a laser off like 47 things and hitting someone in the forehead, and then they did the speed of sight and all that. So yeah, I mean,
and it pushed size
anyway. I don't want to get more negative because I actually have some more negative things to say, but
Phil, off your chest, man.
Huh? Yeah, look, listeners, don't get me wrong. I love this game. I love this game so much. This is my dream game. I wouldn't be podcasting, playing tournaments if I didn't love this game. And look, I really think AMG does a great job. Like, almost all the time, but I can't forgive them for Cyclops. Like that's something I will not give them credit for. Cyclops is a complete train wreck.
Yeah. If he just had any of the Steve leaderships, I'd love him. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
You could even get away with like his dog shit kit if his leadership was good. But he doesn't even have that, so whatever. He's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
All right. That's my Cyclops rant. I feel cleansed.
That's good, man. Yeah. Get it off your chest, man. It feels better, doesn't it?
All right, we'll move on. We'll move on to Sabretooth 1. I'm also slightly annoyed that this character didn't get a small buff this year because he's getting repackaged this year.
He needs a buff.
He needs a 4th defense die and maybe even like a 7th health or something. One of the two. But yeah, he's currently too squishy. He just dies. Like the fact I literally was playing him in APOC. And the fact that I'm like playing Sabretooth and I'm sweating my ass off praying that an impact webbing doesn't kill me. I literally like walk him to the midline and I'm like, God, I hope I don't die to impact webbing.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And if I'm feeling that way about my 4th threat, what the hell am I doing?
Right. No, I agree. That's how I feel at the bottom. That's how I feel on him currently too. I feel like he's not enough of a threat. I think having like you said, 4 physical defense dice. Not just that, dude. I would love. I know I've talked about this a decent amount, but I would love for him to have something to deal with the control issue. Like for example, if someone were to throw him within range 2 or something like that, I would love for him to have like a scratch ability innate that he has built in. Basically, like if they throw him, like okay, cool, they're throwing him, but he scratches you, but like you take a bleed or something, or like a point of damage or something.
He's
like
a
that.
lot like Daredevil that way, where he's like stat-wise fast, but like isn't really that fast on the table. Like he doesn't have a bunch of like places and teleports. Like he's not fast while doing other things. You know, like a Zemo or something. I know Zemo's stupid, but
right. And he has to move.
If you get thrown short, you're long, but you have no action economy. Like your long move doesn't matter, right?
Correct. It just doesn't matter, right? It's just who cares. I wish he had something like that, but like, I mean, I was trying, like you said, I was trying him, you know, just to experiment with him with pestilence and all that, and I think it's one of the funniest things to do in the game. I get a good laugh out of it because like you just double walk pestilence and slow some people, then it's like, all right, this kind of feels better, I guess. But then I get reminded like he's just a, you know, okay, yeah, you just die and. The rest of it is just not there, you know. So I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna rip this hot take here. I see people play him in APOC, and like I think he was even in the finals or something, right? Am I crazy?
Ben did play him.
Ben played him.
Yeah, in the final.
I'm saying he's C tier though. I refuse to believe that was an optimal choice, and
it wasn't.
Like, I honestly I don't even want to talk about Sabretooth just because we've been complaining about him since he literally came out, and constantly randomly people just defend him, and probably with exceptional healing maybe I'm open to like those conversations, but clearly this guy was made to be like a little tankier in their mind, and like they probably overvalued healing factor. Like I would be crazy and want to have like maybe even -1 damage on him or something to like really make him obnoxious, but I don't know. I think his offense isn't as exciting as probably it was intended to be when he came out. Like we keep talking about like 6 dice isn't even that great. I mean, Pierce 5 dice at range 2 is just okay, whatever. Like I could even see Colossus honestly being range 3. I mean, literally his art is like him jumping, so it's a very like Logan-esque. But anyway, I think he's a C, and I actually wish I could say he's a D, but like APOC kind of like makes everything a little cooler.
It really does, yeah.
So maybe that's an argument for
he's like a pre second buff Colossus, where he's just a fast pestilence guy, which
that's it.
Yeah,
APOC makes him playable.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So that's all I have to say on there.
Okay, that's enough Sabretooth. I actually have to go back to Cyclops. I'm literally fuming looking at him in C tier.
No, go ahead. One more time.
Not putting him in the bottom tier.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I don't like Cyclops. I have no. How does a guy with 30-something win rate? Here's the thing, though. Okay. The one argument that he can't be D is literally people are doing well with him in Steve 3.
Are they though?
That still justifies putting him in the bottom tier. I don't give a shit.
Wait, do they really play him in Steve 3? I haven't seen any evidence of that.
Yes,
I still don't think it's optimal, dude. Shadow Marvel plays him if you want an example. I think Sooners played him in Steve 3.
Sooner does, and he likes it. And Shadow Marvel gave me a list a while back and had Cyclops in it. And
but
I mean,
what are you?
to be
Okay,
fair,
so
I think it was like teetering on his
I
10,
don't
11.
think it's optimal.
No, it's not optimal at all. Like riddle me this. Like that's 2 4 threats, bro. Who? Like you're telling me you're passing on like other optimal 4
I just
threats?
don't see how you could play Scott over Shang or Voodoo.
That's what I'm saying.
Even in faction, it's like how many 4 threats are you playing at that point, right? Yeah,
exactly.
I think it's just like a play towards, hey, Scott's viable. Look, you know, I can't take it seriously.
I don't know. Like his attack is really good, and when you can fix your dice, it's a lot. But he's just a turd blasting everything. I mean, I don't know.
When I said I literally hate everything on his card other than his hit and run and maybe his builder, and that's a maybe because it's Slot Machine City. I have to put him in bottom tier. Like his leadership is a farce. Like he's just a complete miss. Yeah, I have.
It's just a farce.
Bro, I would love to talk him out of the D tier, but I can't. It's impossible. It's just his leadership. Again, leadership's not viable. His kid is whatever. I mean, you have to use other affiliations to make it work, and even if you do make it work, is it winning you games? Is it like that crazy? Like, I mean, is Scott hard to kill? No.
He is
like it's he's a guy, right? Like he doesn't seem to work. Is my thing. I don't think he works.
Man,
like I think he has cute things that.
All right, Sploosh.
I don't know. Whatever. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just saying he's actually played under one leadership and it's functional. Like, listen, edged out of affiliation but better choices is still quite an insult.
Okay.
Look at the characters in the list; they're all pretty bad anyway. It's not like he's hanging out with a bunch of gems.
You're right. All right, I agree. I said my piece again. It's definitely tragic.
I mean, he's with Gamora, okay, and like it's not pretty down there, okay. Like,
yeah, it really isn't.
All right, let's move on to more X-Men hate. Wolverine. I gotta put Wolverine in the same freaking tier as Sabretooth and Colossus or Cyclops.
Yeah,
he's a C tier character.
Like he's barely playable with War. Barely.
Yeah,
barely.
Even then, he's slot machine land.
Dude, every time I've played him under APOC, I've lost. Every time.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's not even.
Yeah.
Dude, every time I do it, it's not because I'm like forcing it. It's because sometimes I'll like deliberately let my opponent pick like the worst case scenarios for me. So like, I don't know, like Fisk or something. And I'm like, okay, now's the time. Wolverine under Apocalypse. He's going to kill stuff. And then slot machine, I lose the game on like turn 4, or almost turn 3, but it's like, they need like one more point. So they just run in the corner, And Wolverine whiffs on like say 2 to 3 like big war attacks, and the game's just over. Like, and then I keep thinking, okay, well I was just unlucky. Maybe next time, and then next time doesn't work out either. So, like, and that's the only time I'd even consider playing Wolverine is under Apocalypse. Like under X-Men, like hell no, no one's doing that. Or Avengers, yeah. So I think he's still like, the thing is, I've had some good experiences with him in timelines, but that was under Steve 3. Like I wasn't even playing him. Like, I don't even think APOC existed back then. And the only reason is because I won the slot machine. Like I went crazy and I did like 18 damage to a She-Hulk or something and made Deaton like never want to play She-Hulk again. Yeah. But yeah, that's.
Here's like another theme rant. Wolverine is not the guy to make a slot machine.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
he is Mr. Consistency, right? Like
he's the best at what he does. Isn't that what he says?
Man, but he says all the time, "I'm the best at what I do." Right? And the only way you're the best is if you're consistent. So like, what the heck are we doing here? And then I've also had somebody tell me like, well, if Wolverine was good at killing things, then it would be too consistent, right? Like he has to be a slot machine. I'm like, That's not true at all. Like there are other things that are good at killing things consistently, and Wolverine should be your guy doing that in this game. Marvel game, Wolverine should be a top tier character. I don't care what anyone says. And I'm not even a Wolverine fan. He's like my least favorite X-Man. But he's so many people's favorite characters that he should not be in the C tier.
Same with freaking Venom, 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like Venom and Wolverine are top 3 like on the list, and Spider-Man, like the top 3 Marvel characters like in the universe. And
yeah, they're definitely
hilariously all of them are on this tier list today.
Well, that's Spider-Man has been his spectacular is extremely good.
Yeah. I'm just saying though,
they made up for that one.
Mentioned all these characters.
Right.
Anyway, I like the thing is, honestly, Logan was like the fix, I think, for Wolverine, and this Wolverine just exists to like pacify us lunatics, you know? Like I think they intended for this to be some big buff that we'd all get excited about.
Right. I think Logan is a good character, but it's just like the good Wolverine should be the main line Wolverine, the X-Men Avengers Wolverine, in my opinion. Like,
but they gotta sell plastic. I get it from a business point of view that they like tried to make Logan like sort of the better, actually good Wolverine. You know, I just
like don't know if I believe that because Killmonger Usurper, we'll get to him later, is like not very well received, right? So like I don't know.
I don't understand
that's a
why.
Different story.
Yeah. This is what baffles me. Why is X-23 better than Wolverine? Why does Wolverine? Yeah, that bothers me to no end.
Look, and it's like X-23 is an amazing character who like hits way harder than she should, and she's still in the freaking B tier.
And she's like, still in the B tier. So like, if we gave Wolverine that reroll, would he re-S tier? Is that the fear? Is that what I'm? No, exactly.
He still wouldn't be played.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I don't understand why he doesn't. Yeah, why isn't he consistent at doing his damage? And like, every time I've played him, I oh my god, dude. I fielded him like 2 times, like 3 months ago or whatever, just into Inhumans or whatnot. And it all came down to Wolverine. Every time I charged, he never rolled a wild. He never killed anything. He didn't gain any power for anything. And then I lost the game, like you just said, because he was there. He cost me the game. And it was like, okay, cool. Like, this character is the best at what he does. Like you just said, he doesn't reroll anything. He's not Mr. Consistent. He's just this guy who rolls dice. Look, and if he does, you win. And it's like, bro, like, I can never forgive AMG for making 23 better than Wolverine. I'm sorry. Like, I love 23. Great. I think they did a really good job with her. But why wasn't that same love brought to Wolverine? This one here.
Yeah,
like,
dude. His buff was weak.
It was very weak. It wasn't good enough.
I also am slightly annoyed that he is like missing some theme aspects. Like not only my rant about like he's not good at killing things is they just like omitted his like ability to like track scent people and like sniff people.
I was gonna mention.
I always felt that was weird that he never had that on his kit. Like why doesn't he have like a Craven or a Lockjaw style like add dice thing?
Good point. No, that's a good point. You're right about that. You're right. That's true.
Like that now he can track people. You put dice on people, and it also makes his offense better, right? So like
yes,
and I think that would be cool for X-Men. That's like a unique thing. It bakes into like the team mechanic. Like the more models you have, the more dice they get. Like I think it's a slam dunk. Hire me to design X-Men. I'll make them cool.
They should, man. They should bring you on and just fix everything.
He could have like a revenge token, like the weakness token on Carnage too, like something to like do that. And then just also the fact that you don't let him interact when he flips is just seems like
that's just silly.
It was probably felt clever like 5 years ago, but like I don't think it's worked out. So like
it hasn't.
Maybe you just remove that,
Wolverine also pisses me off because he's such a popular character that's maligned.
I do appreciate you guys' energy because, like, I literally have been playing this game since day one, so I'm like just exhausted talking about some of these characters because I feel like no one cares.
Well, it's like
no one cares, and it's kind of forgotten. And I've had like literally every year for 5 years ranting about these characters to the point where I just like feel like no energy for it.
Up, yeah, but I can't give up, dude.
I agree that I don't think he's. In fact, he's probably one of the better C tier characters, but that's not saying much because like the C tier is looking pretty grim. But it is what it is. I mean, just this character is like a funsy slot machine, and if that's what you want to do that day, like a casual game, that's all good. We are like competitive players, so we have a bias. So,
Yeah.
I just want Wolverine to be cool. That's all.
I mean, look, dude. My locals play X-Men. I never see them play Wolverine. So, like, what does that tell you? And they're casual.
Exactly.
They only play a game night.
Yeah, that's not good.
Who do they play
really
instead
not
of him?
good.
Psylocke.
Yeah.
What?
Who's a
the
hit?
reality is because the funsy, big roles only happen like, like say 20% of the time. That's like 80% of the time you're like not having fun,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the
casual
first
players. Like a lot of casual players, in my experience, don't even want like the true slot machine. They charge in, make the attack, and they're like, "Wow, this is gonna be awesome!" It does, and then it does nothing, and you're like, "Why am I playing this character? Like, this isn't even fun."
It feels so bad when you go
feels
all
bad.
in and you even war him, and then nothing happens. It's just like, this is bad.
Honestly, if anything, a competitive player is better at mitigating that emotional feeling. Like they're typically better at mitigating emotional spikes like that. The casual player is just like, what the hell am I doing? Like this is supposed to like destroy you, and I did nothing.
I'm supposed to be the best.
Yeah,
the best of what I do, but I'm not. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, bro. Like it's just. Frustrating. Here's the thing. Here's another note. I just want to add one more. Like we had no matter the cost in the game. Did that make Wolverine insane?
Yes.
At all?
Wolverine was actually really stupid with that card.
No, he was. It was stupid. But I mean,
Well,
was he blowing up the world?
Like
Wong
X-23 was better at it.
Charge, no matter the cost, was really stupid.
No, it was really stupid. Yeah, but my point is like with something like that, a Wolverine a stupid character? Not really. Like he did his spender and that was it. And I was like, okay. And then from there, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, there was still more stupid things, and that was.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is what I was saying about Killmonger is like Wolverine used to be like the spend all your tactics cards guy, and they got rid of the tactics cards, and he's just now the guy, So,
yeah, true. He lost exceptional and no matter the cost.
No matter maybe that's like another because listen, AMG designed these characters with like certain things existing, like for example, like drop off back in the day. So like it is what it is. Like they've removed cards that made this character goodish. And now he's just a dude. So, it's for the better of the game, but sucks for Wolverine.
Yes, it does.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
I've said my piece about Wolverine.
Yeah.
Okay, Enchantress. So I've actually played a bit of Enchantress lately with Malekith. She's very okay. Bao feels way better than it. Bao feels very good in today's game. Without like the fighting mappy stuff, when people are like when model being on a riot point is important on round 1, she is pretty good. You just like walk bow them off, or pull them in and then you kill them with Malekith or something. So she was cool there. I think my biggest gripe with her is her spender is bad, and her durability is worse. Durability is so bad. Like I really really hate the pay to reduce the defense mechanic outside of Mysterio. Mysterio has other ways to like mitigate it with like tricks and traps and stuff, but like Enchantress ends up just being a battery for your opponent. Like I'll just pay 2 and just hit you with 5 dice and just make a bunch of power. That's really annoying. She also just has 11 health, which is low. So I have good and bad things to say about her. I don't think she deserves to be in the mid tier. I think she's
she's a C for sure.
Yeah,
I think she's a C tier character.
The design of the like pay is like supposed to be like she's good early game and then gets worse late game. I feel like that's sort of toxic though, because if it actually works out that way, then you might just lose really quickly to like that character, and then like that's not great for the game. Like what I'm saying, like if this ability is actually working as intended, it's actually really bad. Or maybe I should say, if you're getting too much value out of it, it's because the game experience isn't going well. So like it's maybe a flawed design. Also, like the fact that she doesn't get the defense on dodge, which like feels like
that's
kind
also
of
brutal
of it. Yeah, like I feel like that's the coolest thing, and I've said it so many times in the past. Like I just wish AMG got more cute with like how dodge worked, because we all agree throws are like still like kind of OP a little bit. So giving interesting dodge mechanics where she can like mystic dodge would have been a cool thing for her. But anyway, I think she's C. And like, have you ever got the stagger on the spender? I've literally never done it.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I played a lot of just back in the day, and I never, ever, ever have got the stagger.
Yeah, that was when Enchantress was every game model. Nowadays, I was
Yeah.
playing her with Malekith, and she basically never attacked in any game ever.
Right.
Like I made no attacks with her. She just walk, bow. That was like her turn. Or
I
walk,
assume you
steal,
weren't
or something. Walk,
stealing
bow,
with her?
steal. I definitely
Bow,
got to steal
steal.
a few times.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, because I ended up playing with Malekith and Dracula. So Dracula has bow. Malekith moves you when you kill things. So
Ooh.
you
That's
can
interesting.
yeah, you can like Malekith can kill something, walk her forward, and then like Dracula could like bow them into her, and then she could take the thing, or she could bow them again, take the thing, and walk away. So like it's definitely like some hoops to jump through, but yeah, I did get to steal off a few times.
Cool.
Or you play it with Bifrost, so you just like walk to something on round 1 that's holding, and then you just take it on round 2 and Bifrost away.
Nice.
You can do stuff like that.
Yeah, I liked her better when she was broken.
No.
That's just me messing. I'm just me just being funny, dude. Like it's like I mean I haven't played her much since she got changed. I mean
Like,
it was a much needed change, by the way. Don't get me wrong.
Comparing this character to Voodoo is just another farce. Like it's just a complete joke. Like why? We'll get to Voodoo here in a minute.
Yeah. Let's just move on.
I'm gonna lose my shit talking about Voodoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way.
Medusa, the other Day Zero broken character. But I think Medusa. I don't have much to say about Medusa. I think she's still very fine. I put her in the B tier.
She's nothing's changed with her. There's not much to say. She's just good. I think like she's the person that replaces Ronin in Humans typically.
Yeah.
You know, just because you only have room for usually 1/4, and it's just like Medusa's more consistently interesting. And it is funny too because she's good against like the smaller stuff, and Ronin's good against the bigger stuff. So there is like that kind of cool thing within Humans where like each mini kind of does something that you could, as I said earlier, like the sideboard in and out sort of feeling. But yeah, no, she's fine.
Yeah, I think Medusa's very fun to play. I love Royal Decree. I think there's a lot of clever things you can do with her. Her builder's obviously great, and her throw is great. So yeah, I'm a big Medusa fan. She just doesn't always make the Inhuman squad for what they want to be doing these days.
Yeah, her spender's kind of trashy, but it's fine. The rest of her kit is really good.
Yeah, ignore her spender. It's bad. I also don't think her leadership is that great. I've played it a few times. When I first read it, I thought it was awesome. But after playing it, I realized that the reason Malekith is awesome is because he is a delete button a lot of the time. So you can just trigger the leadership on command, especially with Dark Reign. Inhumans don't have like the press whatever button to kill you thing.
Right.
So you're just kind of like waiting for it to happen, which feels way worse. And then it also takes a card. So all right. Oh god, Sinister. I'm just gonna put him in the bottom, dude.
No, just put him in D
minus.
tier. D. He's been sitting in my container since the day I painted him. Absolute joke. His beam doesn't gain any power, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. He's just he has a bow. Cool. That's cute. That's adorable. Awesome. If you like
the bow
that,
is the
cool.
only good thing on his card.
No, the bows. I mean, that's it. I mean, that there's that. You know, even then. I mean, look, I'm sniffing at a bow. That's how much I hate this character. Like I'm looking at bow. And I'm like, it's whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, so
cute.
Here, I'll
Adorable.
say like I would like his. First of all, he has power problems. Like
yes,
he has power problems
Really
and
badly.
then- yeah,
Badly,
and then on top of that, I don't feel like the sample tokens have aged very well. Like they don't do enough. Like you just compare them to like Mummy's souls, and it's a complete joke.
Yep.
Right. Like Mummy's souls feel like they do everything, which maybe is too much, but like Sinister has to jump through more hoops to get samples than Mummy does, and they do less. They're like a hit point, or they root you. They can root something, and a lot of times root is not relevant. So like, yeah. So like, they're just hit points, unless you're playing cloning banks for some reason. If the root isn't relevant, I guess they remove statuses off him too, right? If I remember correctly.
If I'm looking at this, let's see. If he was suffering damage,
he removes status.
Okay,
So
so that can be relevant.
Yeah,
But also like his AOE spender is a joke. His 5 dice attack is why isn't his beam just his main part of his kit? I don't know.
Yeah,
let me just because I've had the same rant since literally this character came out and nothing has changed. It's the same thing I said in the very beginning with Red Skull. It makes no sense. His spender costs 1, like his little beam splicing thing. It's like a beam for 1 cost. He was clearly designed under Cabal to be played with Red Skull, but then like Red Skull just aged out of the game, and this guy had to compete with Medusa and Enchantress and all that. So
oh my god,
it just made no sense. I think too, which is hilarious, is he was the first character to get the fixed bow. So
he was, yes.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
That did not work out well for him. But anyway, I actually played this guy in Mojo Ball, which should be like the perfect place to play him because he can remove conditions and he can just die infinitely, and that gives him power because he has power problems. And even in that situation, he was very not good. So it's like I literally set up the perfect situation to play this character. And yes, AMG, I paid for Mojo Ball. So like, but that didn't work out because nobody wants to play it anymore. But
yeah, I know that didn't age greatly.
Even in a situation where he gets the power he needs, he still was very mediocre because like he has to strike to get power because he can't afford anything he's doing, but then or get beat up. But then like hilariously, like the whole token thing is to like not take damage. So it's like he just makes no sense. He has a power issue, and he has an action economy issue. His little beam thing costs a power for some reason. Like I don't know, man. Like if
it's a range 4 beam. That's why it shouldn't generate power at all. It would make him too broken, Sploosh. It would make him super broken.
And his defense is 3/3. He has 3/3 defense, so like he just dies. Like
what a joke. This
guy is so bad. I actually think he's the worst 4, or at least the worst 4 we've talked about. Like I
Also, like, even giving him a teleport in APOC still isn't good enough.
It's not good enough, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't even talked, like, APOC, like, it just doesn't work. I don't know. You just play other things.
Just play other things that are better. And, like, APOC was supposed to be the guy that makes bums better, and, like, he can't make this bum any better. Like, it's crazy to me, bro. Like, it drives me up the wall, dude, because it's like, this model is so cool.
Issue. It's his power.
Power. He just doesn't do anything.
He makes no sense.
Ugh. What a disaster,
dude.
He's
another tragic character that shouldn't be bad in this game, but he is.
He shouldn't be at all.
His spender costs 6. Like, I've never used his spender.
Spender is a
ever.
Blank text.
Why would you ever if you don't even have the power to get there, bro?
No.
You'll never be able to use it. Like, even if you wanted to. Oh man, dude. I don't know, bro. I'm very disappointed in Mr. Sinister. Anyway.
I'm over Sinister.
Yep.
Let's move to Carnage. Carnage got buffed. I actually think Carnage is in the mid tier now. He can be pretty scary. And the foes cards are really cool with him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think the foes cards like help him out a little bit. But I mean his quality of life changes were actually a lot better. Like the only knock I gave, like not the changes, but like I think I've talked about this already. Like I'm so over the whole 1 defense die thing, but like I wish they would have made him 2 or something. But outside of that, like everything that they gave him, it works though. It's actually really cool. And the Spider Foes cards, they help him out a lot. You know, like getting the custom upgrades and just popping off on a guy is really good. I've seen Spicy Isaac play it a lot. It's really interesting. My local plays him now. And he can be very, very scary if you don't know how to deal with him properly. If you just run into him and like if you just run into the buzzsaw, you're gonna get cut up. Like he's gonna tear you apart, right? He's the kind of character right now that if you don't daze him properly or don't control him properly, you're about to lose a lot of characters. In that round. Yeah. So like he is pretty terrifying. So he made it from like being garbage to now he's B tier, so that's a shout out to AMG for that one. They did a really good job with him, so I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I think they hit Carnage's buffs pretty wisely. We talked about that with them when they were on the cast a lot.
I legitimately forgot he had arch nemesis Eddie Brock.
Oh yeah, that is on his card. Yeah, he's never gonna use it, but
Yeah.
It's there.
Well, maybe someday.
Yeah, you're talking about like Killmonger and Wolverine being the text card guy. Like Carnage is the text card guy now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
custom upgrade, Carnage rules, webhead. Like I'm just going in.
Yeah.
It makes me think that we've just decided there's an archetype of like Texas card guy. There really is, you know? And,
Good point.
Yeah. I don't
All right.
know. I'm good with that.
Omega Red, man, I actually
boy.
played Omega Red recently. I know Ben's been playing some Omega Red in Winterguard. He likes him. Played him with Omega Red was actually pretty funny when I played him with A-Bomb. Like he actually did a lot. Mostly because you have someone else giving out poison now that it's cool.
Is this like Syndicate? What are you up to?
Yeah, I was playing A-Bomb, Omega Red, Kingpin, and then just filling from there. It was just like for the memes.
Okay.
But it was honestly kind of funny because like Omega Red can just walk, or like he can just stand somewhere, right? And people walk into him, they get poisoned on their turn. And then like you could activate Omega Red and just start web lining stuff into the pile. Like it was on Scoundrel, so I just had him and A-Bomb on the midpoint, and then it was like A-Bomb did like giga damage, fart cloud, and just like killed like 3 things. It was pretty funny.
Nice.
I don't think it's like amazing. That's like the only time I've ever like enjoyed playing Omega Red, and he still like died. Like he's still not durable.
Mm-hmm.
He's like Def 3 with DR. It just dies. Yeah.
You can't look
He also
at
hurts
Omega...
himself with the stupid thing. Death
Which I don't like.
Yeah, what's that about? I feel like Omega Red, when they made him, were like, we should make a more balanced Venom.
Yep.
Which is hilarious because Venom is in our C tier right now. So like, if this guy's the balanced Venom, then like, do we put him in the D tier? Like, I think he's D tier.
Dude,
man.
I think he's in the C tier. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I reluctantly think you have to put him there.
Ugh.
Like I don't think he's any worse than Venom.
I don't know about that one, bro.
It's the slow movement
I don't know
just kills
about
me,
that.
man.
Venom is also slow though.
Yeah, but Venom
Venom's-
has Lethal Protector at least, and he has a way to like he has a snapback, right? Like he can attack you back.
Venom can
Like
throw stuff.
Venom can throw
Yeah, Venom
people,
has to throw.
right? He has things. He's
Okay.
just like
All right, you're right.
Yeah, and his heal's tragic.
Yeah, you're right.
easily controlled.
I remember there's times where he was hurt, and I would just miss my attacks and not even get the heal at all. And I was just like, "Come on, man, are you serious right now?"
It's bad.
His 3 physical also like, I mean, he does have the -1 damage, but I just always felt like the 3 physical just is like a big troll because he feels like he should be like the tanky guy, but he doesn't actually feel tanky.
Yeah.
He doesn't at all.
Yeah, they hedged on the healing and the DR. So yeah,
I gotta say, aggressive on him would like change my mind, but like he doesn't have aggressive, so it's just a dude.
He's just a dude that sits there, and another character that sits in my display case. I was so excited when this guy came out. He has one of the coolest figs in the game. It was one of the best things I've ever painted, dude. And dude, I was so excited with him that I was trying to build a list around him with like portals during that time with Doctor Strange. And my whole thought process was like, yeah, man, I could portal this guy in the middle of something and like poison a bunch of things, and he should be a pest. And it never really worked because he's just another guy and very depressed about him, you know, like just. I'm just disappointed. Like he doesn't interact with Wolverine at all. Can we just talk about that? Like there's nothing he does. Like he's supposed to be his arch nemesis to Wolverine. He doesn't have a card that does anything like that, or like anything on his kit that does anything to Wolverine. Like I don't know. Like it just. I know. Is it? I mean, I don't know. He's on the repack list, right? Do we know
for next year?
For next year, okay. So
I would look out for something for him next year.
I hope so, man.
In current game, yeah.
It just he deserves. He's such a cool character, dude. One of the coolest characters. I mean, me growing up as a kid, bro. I'm sorry, I'm just going on. I apologize, but like me growing up as a kid, like he was one of like the coolest villains, like that I like identify. You know what I mean? Like I look, I'm like, yo, this guy's awesome, bro. He's fighting Wolverine. This is, you know. and then he's just a dud. He's just a flat out dud in this game. It just makes me so like just soulless and unhappy, and I go out for walks outside when I think about Omega Red because I'm depressed. It's just, I don't know, bro. Do better, AMG, with this guy, please, man. He deserves it. Like, it's just, I'm so disgusted with him. He's a D tier character. No one can ever convince me. See, Ben, I'm sorry. I know you like him in Winter Guard, bro. But let's be honest. You're playing Winter Guard with 2 broken characters. We know it. We know it's not straight Winter Guard. Okay. We know that it works because you have to put in those characters to make it work. It's not because Omega Red. I will tell you that right now. So, like, it's just disheartening. That's all. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Omega Red.
Well, like, not having a throw versus Venom is tragic, and then Venom has Lethal Protector, and this guy just has nothing.
Yeah, he is a card that isn't very relevant.
Yeah, so that's like pretty bad. Anyway, his Spender too. I don't even.
Terrible.
It's got some goofy Pierce thing. 4 power for 7 dice is a joke.
Yes, it's so bad.
Yeah,
it actually does nothing. This character gains 1 power for each dice changed this way. Okay, I guess I don't know. I've actually played a bunch of them too, so I'm not just making stuff up here. It's not good. Like
no,
I think I remember actually. It was when Rapid Fire was like really popular, and I just remember like just dying to Rapid Fire and thinking this sucks.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, you can move on.
Next up's Ancient One. I think Ancient One's fine. I don't think she's super exciting. I think she's a very fair character. I'm willing to put her in the B tier. Like I've been messed up by her randomly.
B's fine. I remember loving her Spender.
Like Shang-Chi has outclassed her, but that's a
by a mile. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Confiscation plays this character, and I've seen Defenders play her before Shang existed to deal with Web Warriors, stuff like that. So
yeah, she got a lot of good things going on her card.
I think she's a very fair character. I've also been messed up by her pull. Like I always attack her. About it and screwed. Like I've also done to people. So it can be a thing.
Yeah, I'm good with it. She's very B- for me, but she's good.
All right, Blade. I mean, I feel the same way about Blade. Blade just is like he's like Steve, right? Is that like an insane leadership on just a body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Yep.
I don't know, but yeah, Blade is. A lot of people hate Blade's kit, but I don't know. It's just fine.
Yeah,
I don't hate it, but I don't love
it. Misses. Like I am annoyed that Blade doesn't have stealth.
Yes.
It's a huge theme miss. Maybe they do it for balance reasons, but I don't know. Man. I wish Blade had stealth. Like give him 2 energy defense then and give him stealth or something. I don't know.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
People aren't gonna like you saying that.
Energy's
already his problem.
He's a half vampire, right? So like I don't know.
Why wouldn't he have stealth?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe if he has stealth, he doesn't have to worry about those energies.
Correct. That's the counterplay.
Yeah,
right?
that's the counterplay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just like Glaive not being auto pursuit is annoying. That's just like an overarching annoyance I have with pursuit in this game that it's not automatic.
I mean, his Glaive gives him power, unlike the Daredevil that you love so much.
Yeah, he used to not. He got buffed that way. Yeah, Blade is he's not as bad as a lot of people thought he was, but he's still not. He's still like annoying, for me personally, in like a negative way.
Yeah, if he didn't have his leadership and it was given to someone else, I think Blade's a C or even he's a C. But
I agree.
He's got it. He's got the leader bump.
Yeah. All right. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my freaking shit over Voodoo, dude. I'm not gonna debate this. Voodoo goes in the S tier. He's beyond broken, and I hate him so much.
Man, it took a long time to get someone up there.
Yeah,
it took a long time.
This episode is rough, dude.
This is really rough. A lot of sadness, bro. And then you get this guy who makes it worse.
Voodoo is sadness in the opposite direction. Dude, I literally lost a game to Voodoo just because he existed. You have to kill this character or he wins the game. It's really just that simple.
He's the main character.
Yeah. Like the double walk possess is just way too far, and he's just way too good at making power for it to even exist. Like the fact that double walk range 3 possess, which is not an action, obviously double walk, it even exists in this game. With Enchantress has a range 1 action steal. Like it's just completely separate universes. Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
And then he just has better attacks on top of it.
Yep.
And
his
makes
attacks
power
are better.
Like I cannot fathom it, dude.
He's consistent. Yeah, it is complete nonsense, and I honestly like. I don't know how you like honestly, and the other thing is too his possess still can do multiple characters, right? You still do it multiple times,
yes.
Right? Which is what I don't understand. It should have. We talked about the fix a long time ago. It was like, dude, like you shouldn't be able to do it multiple times. Number one, number two. It's just the range 3 is insane. Like it should probably be like range 2 or something, or range 1 or whatever the hell. Like it's very easy to do. It should be like bro,
it makes zero sense.
Bro, I was the only person, and I have it on YouTube. Like I had a Brotherhood team on Virus that did the whole virus thing. It was like Magneto, Voodoo. I forgot who else was Toad, whatever, and I would do it consistently because I would just give him power with Magneto. It was very simple. Get it up there, walk up, possess, steal, and then I would just assemble Exodia and win the game. I have it on YouTube that I was doing that consistently, and it's very easy to do with power leaderships. And with you give him power leadership is crazy talk, bro. Like, put him in Inhumans, you can just pass him power, you can just walk, possess, grab, you can walk, attack. Regardless, it's way too much. And the way it has to be range 2. I'm sorry, I've had it. I've absolutely had it. Like,
it probably needs to be in action and also get a range limiter on it.
Yes.
Range 3 is still too far. He's just too fast for how far it is. And
so
it just makes no sense.
Okay, so he's basically a tankier Enchantress with a longer range actionless steal and has immunity to Hex and Incinerate, where Enchantress just flies.
Voodoo also flies,
an attack
Voodoo flies as well. Yeah.
Like, this dude's got everything. And his spender is so good compared to Enchantress.
Oh my god, it's nutty.
He's literally just superior to Enchantress in every way.
Yeah, it's Voodoo's extremely stupid, and I'm
also
shocked that he didn't get nerfed this year because he got repackaged. Now we have to deal with him for however long.
And Enchantress is small base. He's medium base. So
yeah,
he's just further with better range on attacks.
Yes.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, yeah, this guy.
You can go on and on and on and on and on, and it's like, dude.
I think the only limitation on him is like, oh, you have to be range 2 to do a spender. Not even like the spender matters because you're probably just stealing and running around. And he also gets the power gain from the skulls thing, which is quite good.
He just accidentally finds himself into a ton of power for basically just like rolling some weird configuration of dice.
Right.
Like I'll make attacks with him. Not even like I have so much confidence that his builders just make power from nothing. Because he literally makes power on like 6 faces of the die or something like that. Skull, wild is like double power if you're doing damage, and like,
the wild
sap, all sap.
He sap power, sap as well. Yes.
Yeah. Wild is like double power. Fucking skull is 1 power. Like any damage is power. Like he just accidentally makes a ton of power, and it's like, okay, I just possess everything now.
I don't understand how they just forgot about the whole. You can do this multiple times. It drives me up the wall. I don't know.
He also
it's
has
such an easy thing to fix.
He has 1 more health than Enchantress
more
as
health
well.
than Enchantress too. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
All right, I'm over Voodoo.
Yeah, that's true.
About Colossus. This is actually exciting. Colossus is actually pretty fun to play now. I've been enjoying playing him. I think he's in the mid tier. He's not like splash tier. But I've been enjoying playing him, and I think he's actually, they finally got him.
Finally got it right, and lo and behold, they gave him control and like a way to move around to get taunt. Wow, it's like someone here asked for that.
We finally gave the guy displacement. The game has not crumpled into half. So.
Oh, And he's not broken. And he's not broken, right, guys? He has
No.
lo and behold, you know, you just
found
give the
his way into the mid tier. Finally,
he found his way into the mid tier just by getting some control. Oh, he didn't break the world. Thank you. Finally, it took 2 buffs and 4 years of me complaining about this character. But no. Like I'm not gonna. You know, I just like being right is all. But no, he's very fun to play. Like I finally got a value like. A good Colossus to play in the game, and I'm happy about it. He's one of my favorite characters in X-Men, and like he's awesome. You can play him in Brotherhood. He feels really good. Obviously, APOC, he's way more improved in there too. Funny enough, I mean, of course, X-Men, right? You can play him in X-Men. He's does some things for you there too, and take away attacks and all that stuff. He's very, very durable. They just got him right with the control, man, and I'm excited about him. Like finally, like it took way too long for us to get here. And he's finally here, and like, look at him, B tier, very great, man. I'm having a blast with him. He's just great. The omnidirectional throw is cracked, bro. I love the omnidirectional throw.
Yeah. No, I'm props to AMG finally getting Colossus right. Like they finally did it. I'm very happy.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, the push is not away either. Okay. Wow.
No, it's omnidirectional, bro.
On both attacks is any direction.
Yeah.
I want to throw it out there that Pat claimed that this was a nerf, but I don't remember why. Something about the pushes.
No, he
not
lost
reliable
stagger
or something.
on his spender.
Stagger.
He traded stagger for throw.
Yeah, that's the reason. He likes stagger, and he didn't.
But
throw, I guess.
But I mean, I believe he still stuns. He still does stun though.
He does. He automatically stuns always.
Yeah, the automatic stun is really good. Like, granted, stagger's insane, right? But stun is very relevant, dude.
Stun.
I
stagger. I'm sorry.
I mean, I do too, but we have to trade something, right? Like,
you
know what I mean? Like, we gave a throw.
Yeah, I'm relaying information. That's not my opinion. I was puzzled by it, but I mean, Pat's does really well.
I X-slammed the character last weekend, and they were on 1 and then died to the throw. If I had Pat's Colossus, he would have lived. So I don't want to hear it.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Let's move on. I'm happy with Colossus, though. Thank God.
Very happy. Yeah. Well deserved.
We can move on to Rogue. I think Rogue also just sits in the middle. She could be frustrating sometimes. I think she's really cool with Professor. I think Rogue really shines when you can mutant drain people on round 1, even if it is a little dicey.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she deserves to be in the middle.
Yeah. I don't think there's much to say about Rogue. I think when she came out, everyone obsessed over how she's so broken.
Yeah, we thought she would be insane.
Yeah.
It turns out she's just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fine. Yeah. I want her in APOC, of course, but that's that. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, no, man. I just wish she was affiliated. Honestly, to be honest with you, I wish she was affiliated with A-Force. I think they can use someone like her.
Oh my God, yes, please give me A-Force Rogue.
I think she should be affiliated
I would play her so
there.
much, bro.
Yeah, 100% you would. Like, she'd be great. And because right now she's not seeing much play, and outside of the whole Professor Xavier, I mean, she's in Brotherhood.
People play with Charles for sure.
No, Charles, yeah, but they're not. Brotherhood, she's like questionable. You know what I mean? Like before she wasn't, now she is.
If you
she's yeah. I mean,
she's like definitely in competition more now that Apex doesn't have exceptional. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just whatever. I just want to see her on her table more is all I'm saying, and I think putting her in A-Force, you'll definitely see her a lot more. Of course, I'm being greedy.
Faction, so maybe not.
No, I know. No, you're right about that, but.
It's also possible that Colossus kicked her out of Brotherhood, which is kind of funny.
That too.
Yeah, I think that's happened now. You're right. Yes,
that's happened.
Colossus is really cool with Magneto.
Yep. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, hey, you could throw in APOC and I'll be happy. Yeah, I already have 2 Horsemen people to pick out for her too, Famine and Pestilence. I think those would be 2 really good ones for her. I mean, I don't think she'd be broken there. Of course, people will disagree with me. They would disagree with me, but they disagree with me about Colossus. No, we're not gonna get crazy. That's my. I said greedy, right? Like I'm being greedy.
Also, APOC Horseman is all symmetrical now. Like there's an even amount.
Yeah, it is.
So like adding one messes everything up.
Yeah, you would have to. Yeah, you're right about that. No, 100%. But either way, no, she's a good B-tier character though. I don't hate her.
All right, next is Elektra. I have very strong feelings on Elektra. She's extremely frustrating. I want to put her in the bottom tier. I think she probably still deserves to be there. Dude.
Yeah.
So, I hate Marshall Prowse so much.
Yeah.
Marshall Prowse is stupid, and then I lose my shit that her assassin step or whatever it is, the teleport, needs to do damage. I hate it so much. Like, because it needs to do damage, like, dude, I literally attacked a grunt. I can't even walk and attack the grunt and place next to them because they die. It's so tilting, dude.
Yo, she's so good at assassinating. She became bad at assassinating.
Yeah, it's like, dude, why Elektra has such a cool play loop. Like, her kit is so fun and cool. Like, the whole, like, range 3 glaive, step to them, impale them. Mm-hmm. Like, can we just have better access to that? I don't think it would be broken. Like, just let me do that more, and I'd be happy with this character. Like, I think the ideas are there. The tuning is all messed up.
Yeah, I played into her a few times and wasn't impressed. I dealt with her really easily. Was never threatened by her ever. And she did nothing to me. She also
just dies, right?
She also just dies, and she did nothing. So I have her at the bottom too. I just don't. Like they're getting there with her. I just think she needs one more look. She needs to be looked at again, and just like you're saying, like maybe mess with the numbers a little bit and change some things around with assassin stuff, like you're mentioning. She's not far off. It's just
okay. So ideally, I would remove martial prowess from the game, make it martial artist like it should be.
Okay.
And then you probably reduce the cost of impale by 1 or 2, probably 1, and then you let her step. You let her step even if she kills things. I don't know how you do it because it costs power. So like, if you like make the power on the attack, you don't teleport anyway. So like, I don't know how you do it, but.
Right.
She needs to be able to step before damage in some capacity.
Yeah, I think before damage is the way you fix it, right? Because
but then it like costs power, so then you don't have the power, you can't teleport anyway, so it's all messed up. Like,
got it.
I mean, just require to have the power, man. I know it sucks, but you'd rather teleport than not, right?
Yes, that is. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's like a charge at the end of the day. It's just a cute way of doing it.
It is.
Yeah. So yeah, that is what I think she needs. But yeah, I think in her current stage, she almost never gets to impale. Like, I think I've impaled once, playing her a bunch of times. So like, and that's not even accounting for the times I can't teleport to people because I miss or I kill them, right? Or like, yeah, and she's also just glass.
You know, I'm gonna use this opportunity to complain that the hand ninjas don't have stealth.
Also annoying. Like, hand ninjas have stealth.
Very annoying.
I don't care what anyone says.
They're literally ninjas. I mean,
they're ninjas. Yeah.
They flunked out of whatever place Gambit went that he's not allowed to have stealth.
They didn't do parkour, bro.
But like the hand ninjas are clearly like the worst grunt. So like, come on, man, let them have some stealth.
Let them have something.
They should have stealth and controller easily.
I mean, if you want to make it cute, maybe like if Elektra's on the table, she gives hand ninjas stealth or something to like make it feel like Elektra's responsible or something. But that would just be a cute little.
Yeah, that would be cool if the grunt.
That'd be really cool.
Did have like certain. That would be sweet if they get like a bonus depending on Daredevil or Elektra being on the table and they get both.
Yeah,
that'd be really
awesome.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah, I think that's a huge miss that Elektra and Shadowlands come in the same box and you don't want to play them together because they just share the same.
Yeah, it's a whole different conversation, man. I get it.
That would be freaking really cool. Holy crap.
Yeah, well, I come up with good ideas. What can I say? Well, where's Elektra on the list?
Any objection to putting her in the bottom? I think she deserves
no.
She's at the bottom.
No, I think it's what is the word play pattern and stuff. You've found some issues, and the play pattern needs to work, or the character's not good, even if the stats are kind of there. You know,
right? All right, Nick Fury. I see Nick Fury splash so much. Like, I think he actually deserves to be an A tier.
I was gonna say A tier, by the way. I was gonna say A tier. I reread my mind on that one.
Nick Fury has the best grunts in the game. Or I don't know, Hydra grunts are pretty stupid, but he also has top tier grunts.
Yeah.
And obviously, Eye in the Sky, even if it's once per game, is still great. And yeah, I think even with like Inhumans running around, Inhuman weapons, people seem to like him there. So like, yeah. Just because he can do the double grab. So like, if you have prio on it, you pick up one, and then your opponent picks up one, and you pick up the last two, so you just go ahead for nothing. Yeah.
Man, I don't know what else to say. He's just like, he's got a cool everything. Like, he's got the good leadership.
He's really
his stats
cool.
are good. His
Yeah,
dice are
I
good.
love Nick Fury
Like,
as a leader. Also, he's my favorite Shield leader. Like I like playing him more than Namor as a leader for sure.
it feels well. Funny enough, he interacts with it. I mean, I guess all the leaders kind of interact with their grunts, but like Fury does it in a way that feels cool.
Yes.
So anyway, I don't know. There's not like I think Fury is kind of a turret, but like the grunts make it okay. So
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe AMG just give all the
I like
turrets
Nick Fury.
grunts.
I think he's fun to play. I think they did a good job with him, and
Yeah.
I think I see a lot of people splashing him a lot lately.
Yeah.
In random lists, like my locals playing him in Defenders. I see him in Convocation. Zach had him at Convocation at Squad Goals.
They did.
Not to mention
The-
just played
the-
Shield, right? So like,
There was a WTC guy playing him in Midnight Suns. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. He just pops
yeah.
up in random places.
So yeah, I don't know. No, it's cool to see an A tier character because we've had a rough go of these characters.
This has been rough, man. This has been a rough tier 4 tier list here, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, Shadowlands.
Oh boy.
I think Shadowlands Kid is terrible, but his leadership is good. It's like I don't even know where to put this character. Like his kit is worse than Steve's, and even Daredevil or regular Daredevil. But like,
I think he's like borderline. I think he's a C tier character, bro. I hate to say it. Like this time I cannot let the leadership bump him up to B. I can't. I'm sorry.
You know what?
Like,
yeah, the leadership could be broken in theory at some point in the history of this game because it really is kind of like it's not like once per turn. Where like all these leaderships are like once per turn. But man, his kit is bad. Like holy, this guy's kit is bad.
It's not good.
I think I would actually say he might be like D without his leadership, but like his leadership saves him. It's like he just barely makes it into C.
I agree.
That's
I know,
where
like
I'm at with it.
I was optimistic about him with the crisis change. Then Deaton played him into me, and Daredevil made no attacks because he just was running around the table trying to be relevant.
Yeah, the poor guy moves medium too. It's like somehow he's like slow Daredevil.
He's slower than the original Daredevil, and he's the same character, bro. Like, how does that work? Like, granted, I know he's the evil version of Daredevil, but I'm like, yo, like, what happened here, bro? Like, why is he moving a step closer?
He's also just insanely boring to play.
Yeah, not very exciting.
He has no superpowers that use power too.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
He's just a brick. That's it. And radar sense doesn't work on dodge still, so like I'm over it.
You just throw things at him. Yeah.
Yeah, his baton snare also doesn't have any power gain, which is kind of whatever.
And that at least they at least made that automatic pursuit, which I respect.
Yeah. True. Anyway, I'm over it with Shadowlands.
Yeah,
I think the
there's nothing to
leadership's fine, but yeah, he's so bad his leadership couldn't carry him.
That being said, we do have to acknowledge he does have like one of the highest win rates in the game right now.
Well, it's a leadership though.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
And he kind of I hate to say it, but like with him, it's like the ninjas grab something and like hide in the corner half the time. Like it's which makes his spender sort of like whatever.
It's so stupid. Literally, the ninja's best play pattern is pick something up and run to the corner of the table. Like that when I play against Daredevil, when people do that, that is the most annoying. Like suiciding and putting it on your ally is usually not right. Just put the grunt in the corner of the table.
But it's so unexciting. Like at least Elektra kind of interacts with her ninjas.
Oh yeah, so. It's a huge anti pattern that should not be rewarded. Like the game shouldn't reward playing like that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? He meets the requirement of edged out by better choices and affiliation because people play Kingpin more.
Yeah.
I know Shadowlands Daredevil has a high win rate, but I mean I've seen more Kingpin than Shadowlands Daredevil. I'm just saying, like, if someone were to throw that at me, I mean, you really, like, he really is. If you think about it. Either way.
All right, let's keep going. We got Black Swan. I played against Swan. I don't think I've ever played against her without Power Gem. It feels rough to rate her. But I think she goes in the C tier for me personally. Like, I think her kit's okay. She's just really squishy, man.
She's like not as good rogue.
Yeah.
And then also not as cool affiliations. Black Order, man,
Also
dumpster
true.
over there.
I have to put her in C tier. Like,
No, she's a C tier character. I'm not impressed. And like you said, she's always been a 5-threat character every time I played against her, so it's hard to gauge her as a 4th threat alone. So, yeah, she's got ideas, and maybe one day they'll pan out. I don't know. Just not today.
anything else to say about her?
No, I mean she's in Black Order, so no one will care.
Yeah, true.
That's
Basically being unaffiliated.
Yeah.
All right. Dynamo. So Old Crisis puts Dynamo in S or A. I think he lives in B tier now.
Oh. I want to say
Dynamo's still a good character, but I think he definitely lives in B tier now. I don't think Splash Dynamo was that great, and I tried to Splash Dynamo with New Crisis, and he still felt kind of whatever.
It used to be the thing for Steve, but I don't know. Like monsters kind of scared that away. Is that still the case? You think?
No, it's just really hard to engineer like a gun line nowadays.
That's fair.
Just, like, why?
Yeah, because it's just not efficient anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, the old Dynamo style was like you just creep up the table with teleports like him and Cable and stuff, and you shoot things, but now you can't really do that.
Yeah, you convinced me. I think it's the game's moved away from him, not so much that he's lost.
Yeah, if we just like all of a sudden went back to map E, I think Dynamo shoots up a tier easily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
maybe even oppressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you guys on that one. I think high B though, like B plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ursa. Man,
God.
I gotta dump the bear in the bottom tier again.
This is animal cruelty, but he deserves it.
Literally,
absolutely.
we were bitching about Kingpin, and we were like, yeah, Kingpin's leadership kind of carries him. But it's like, here's Kingpin without leadership, you know. He doesn't have DR either. He doesn't have Kingpin's other best thing is his DR. He doesn't have that. Ursa doesn't even have throw. He doesn't have a throw either. He just has charge.
Well, he has the same spender kind of as Kingpin.
He has his Hail to the King is slightly better because it throws size 4, if I remember correctly.
Yes, he throws size 4, right, and then
But yeah, he doesn't have DR.
Stagger.
He doesn't have.
He can't throw characters, and his throw costs 3 instead of 2.
That's right. He has a terrain throw only. Yes. Yeah, Barry's not good.
Yeah.
A whole lot of nothing
he charges,
going on here.
But he's so slow that you barely notice he's moving.
Yes. Correct.
It's very, 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 very true. Yeah. Sad panda.
He's like, I remember when he came out, I said he's kind of like has a lot of hit points, kind of, but like now I look at it, he's only got 14 health and 3 defense dice.
3, 4.
This dude's just getting beat up, man. He does have aggressive, but it's like, okay, who cares? He hits for 5 with bleed. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have Pierce, does he?
He has bleed, no Pierce. Yeah.
He has bleed. Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I feel like he could go up like at least 2 health and he still would be bad.
Yes.
So I don't know. Yeah, D tier for him. No one plays this character.
Yeah. All right, Steve 2, last guy for today. Man, I think Steve 2 is still trash.
He's in the bottom tier, brother.
Yeah. This is for the listeners. This is Shield. Steve Rogers, Captain America. Shield Steve.
The forgotten Steve no one talks about.
Yeah. He has the best Captain America skull. He easily has the best Captain America skull.
He easily does.
Not even close.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He's got the dragon scales.
Yeah, and his pose, it's like running into battle pose is freaking awesome. I love it. Is that like the sandbags, World War II sandbags? Like I love his sculpt so much, but man, his kit is a meme. I hate the medium walk, but only if you're not holding things rule. I think the rule's trash. And then he's the one Steve that doesn't have I can do this all day for some reason. Like why? I don't know.
He forgot how to do this all day.
Yeah, he just forgot about it.
He never learned. He never learned. It's World War II Steve.
This is World War II. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think they were trying to make the whole Brawly Steve thing. It just hasn't worked. I mean, it kind of does and doesn't with the other Steve. We'll talk about him later, I guess. He's obviously better, but I still feel like they didn't capture that with Steve yet. And in this model, they really didn't.
I can do this all day on his injured side, and then they need to let him his medium walk thing, let him move with extracts, and then he's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. I just
no one is running away. No one is using the medium walk to run away in today's game. The game is way too fast for that. If they're running away, then double walk is enough, almost always. So like, I don't think it's an issue.
Yeah, I think hit and run and charge and all that is like proven that it's not a thing. I mean, like you compare on your left to like Sam Wilson who moves and flies long. Like, come on, man. Like, what are they
like
doing?
his rule is like it's like playing Ant-Man, where like you just can't hold something. So it's just dumb.
Yeah.
His flurry is one of those wild shield because that's a thing.
Yeah, that's not great, but I don't think that's like a deal breaker. Flurry should be 2 one-sided faces.
Yeah, it's just the fact. I don't know. The fact they made it a shield, I feel like they're getting too cute. That's all I'm saying.
It is definitely like meme territory.
Yeah, no, I like this character's terrible. I feel like I had more reasons why, but I'm spacing out on it because I haven't even thought about this guy in so long.
I've never wanted to feel.
If you look at him, compare him to like Steve 3, Corvus 2 Steve. Their kit's like almost the freaking same, except Steve 3 has actual charge, and his ricochet or his flurry or whatever is the facings that Sploosh wants. It's like, isn't it like
wild hit, right?
Or some
okay, yeah,
it's wild hit, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm remembering because he's got this thing where he can like modify his attack dice. So like inherently, like the flurry shield is like trolling you consistently.
Yeah. He has he has like basically Master Swordsman, but you like want to keep a shield. It's stupid.
But you can. It costs 3.
It costs 3.
And you can only use it once per turn. Once per turn.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
For what it is.
Yeah.
Like you compare that to Master Swordsman, it's outrageous, and he's a 4th threat.
Yeah, he's a joke. It's yeah. I mean, but hey, so going forward, can I use this sculpt from playing Steve 1? That'd be really cool.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
that would be. I have this cap primed and unpainted in my box. Like I should paint him up just for that reason. Just play him whenever I play Steve 1, unless I have to like be on stream or something.
No one would even recognize him anyway. They'd be like, "Oh, is that like an alternate Steve 1?"
Yeah, exactly. They would actually say that, bro. They would forget this guy's a character and be like, "Oh yeah, like yeah, it's just an old sculpt that AMG made for this."
I'm gonna paint him because his sculpt is so good, and I'm gonna play him in Steve 1.
There you go, dude. It's the proper way to enjoy him.
There's no reason to feel bad for him though, because there's like 2 other cool Steves, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's. It seems like that's the theme, right? Like you got 1 dull Red Skull, 2 are good.
No, yeah.
You have 1 bad Steve,
but the other 2 Red Skulls are sick. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it seems like the other 2 Steves are like pretty good.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that's a theme. It's like okay, the third one's just gonna suck.
Hopefully they buff Steve 2 and Torch at some point. I hope
so. I want them relevant in the game at some point.
Yeah. There's Torch also has an amazing sculpt. Like I love Torch and Steve 2 sculpts a lot. So.
Same.
Okay. Anything else before we wrap this up?
No.
Man, this was a depressing.
This was a rough set of characters.
This is rough, dude. I mean, I'm sad. Like I feel like this is like this is a good episode. We're having some fun, but man, there's a lot of filth.
Like if you notice, we got through all the early game 4 threats, so you'll notice like AMG was not good at making 4 threats for a long time.
No. Yes.
It's why there's a lot of 4 threats later in the game. I think is they were still
that are improved,
and they did better, and we have to compare these characters to all the new 4s, which is what it is. So.
All right, listeners, thank you for listening. We will see you a week later. Goodbye.